All right. All right, boys. Everybody ready? Phones
Yep.
on silent? Cool.
Yep.
All right, guys. Welcome back to episode 18 of A-Town Talk. Today, we got a full house. Again, we're doing an all-boys pod with a special guest today. We'll start off with, to my right, I got the homeboy Raleigh. What's up, Raleigh?
Jim Bros.
Jim Bros. And then we got Booby, the OG.
What's up?
And then next to Booby, we got our special guest today, Mr. Elian Lopez, a.k.a.
There's no aliases. I don't even have a middle name, so.
Yeah.
Yule, ¿cómo está?
Bien.
Pues aquí pisteando. En la maldad.
Todo con moderación.
All right, Mr. Elian Lopez, welcome to the pod, man. Thanks for jumping
having
on. For those who don't know who Elian is, he's basically my son at this point. I raised this kid.
I'm definitely not his son.
I found him behind one of the dumpsters in La Feria one day and decided to take him in and give him a home. And ever since, he's been here.
Yeah, I mean, I just needed a place to crash at, you know. It's been a couple of years, you know, where I'm just still crashing at his place.
Just can't get him. Just kidding. No, he's one of our buddy Jermaine's little brother. You guys seen Jermaine in a couple of the other episodes. Jermex. It's his little brother. Elian, you joined the Marine Corps last year, right? Or
Yeah, I did.
Last year.
Since the 9th of January, yeah.
January
It's been a
9th.
year and some change already.
So you came down, you had some days off, and you're spending them with us. So thanks for coming, man.
Yeah, of course.
We'll start off by just giving you a little quick introduction. So, what made you join the Marine Corps, and how has your life changed ever since you've joined?
Honestly, man. So, once I graduated high school, I was looking for some change, you know, because I wasn't the worst student, but I definitely did have a lot of kind of just a lot of it was my whole high school career was just a roller coaster, you know. I had no stability whatsoever, mentally, you know, emotionally, and I kind of wanted to change that around, you know. Like I had a couple of things happen to me, and those were humbling experiences for me, you know. Like they really did put things into perspective, and I kind of just I'm like, you know what, like I'm like fuck, dude, like I need to change my ways because shit's going south here.
Yeah.
And there was just moments where I was hanging by a thread. So I joined college at first. If you guys didn't fucking know, I was in college at some point.
Yeah, weren't we all?
At some point.
At some point, yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, dude, so I was in college in 2020, which was like COVID, like the peak of COVID pretty much. So I had a shitty experience, man. I had a shitty fucking experience in college because everything was just virtual.
I bet.
I don't know if it applies to you guys, but everyone in COVID just kind of like, everyone just basically fucking, you lost kind of like structure to yourself even more. You know, you're more disorganized.
Yeah.
You had less of a routine. You know, it was a really gray area for everyone throughout those moments. So yeah, dude, like I just remember my schedule being flipped, and I was just constantly on a daily basis trying to focus on school. You know, I was majoring in psychology.
Mm-hmm.
I was trying to go for my bachelor's of science, but there was a good moment, dude, where like I couldn't maintain all of that anymore because I ended up throughout those moments of COVID, I got diagnosed temporarily with paradoxical insomnia. This is like Inception shit right now. You ready? So
all right, elaborate on that.
yeah. So basically, like there was a moment where I couldn't sleep properly. Like it wasn't that I wasn't achieving to sleep. It's just like I was in the first, I think it's like the first or second stage of sleep, right? And I don't know if you guys are aware, but REM sleep is like your deepest phase of sleep. So I just had no refreshment whatsoever when I would wake up. You know, like I just felt fucking sleep deprived every day, and I blame that. I owe that a lot to just having my schedule flip, man. Like I remember my first job, I was fucking working. I'd get out like at 11 at night, and then I'd literally fucking go hit the gym outside of my backyard, like I'm talking like fucking maxing out at like fucking 1 a.m. and shit.
That's what's up.
I mean, I thought that too, right? But like, yeah, dude. Like, I eventually realized that my brain couldn't shut off, man. Like, I was fucking taking pre-workout at 1, 2 in the morning, and I was doing that like very consistently for like a couple months. And
Well, maybe you shouldn't take pre-workout at like 1 a.m. if you're trying to sleep.
Yeah.
you know what? Maybe I had a long day at work, and I needed a little fucking boost. You know?
I don't think you had insomnia. I just think you had too much pre-workout.
Yeah.
Honestly.
I thought you were gonna say you got diagnosed with Down syndrome.
That's afterwards.
How did you come about getting diagnosed with that?
Obviously, I didn't Google this shit. Get off his fucking mic, bro.
Touch
Alright.
me, bro.
I know, dude.
Okay, it's
Jesus, fuck me.
during the Gym Bros episode, Raleigh kept fucking with the mic the whole time, so we're just trying to get it right.
Nah, but it keeps falling.
Oh, it's need to
Where? From where?
I don't know, dude. Like, I have it right here, but then it just goes like
I could hear him properly though. I mean,
No, it sounds
I don't
good.
think it's a big deal.
right here's okay.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright.
So
Alright.
answer his
Yeah,
fucking
you're
question.
All right, answer his
What was-
question.
I'm sorry. I
Yeah.
have
So
short-term memory.
what test were you going under that they
Right.
diagnosed you with that condition?
So obviously I didn't fucking Google some random symptoms and like, oh shit, I have paradoxical insomnia, you know? Because people are
That's
so
pretty
quick to
specific.
put. Yeah. It's very Pacific.
Specific.
Yeah, dude. So fucking, I grew tired of it, man. Cause like I got prescribed. I went to my doctor about it, you know, cause I realized it was a constant thing, you know, on a daily basis. Like I had no energy whatsoever to do anything. It started interfering with like my personal relationships, like my mom, my brother, my friends, you know. So like I just had no kind of like, how can I say? I had no energy to do anything, pretty much, right? So I ended up going to the doctor, and I told her like, hey, like I'm feeling like this, like I'm constantly tired, like I just feel like the more I try to go to sleep, the harder it is. Like, mind you, I couldn't even take fucking naps, dude. And like, see, naps are fucking bomb, right? Like, they come in clutch. And excuse me, I couldn't do that either. So another thing, it was like I was just constantly thinking, man. Like, the more I would fucking try to go to sleep, like there was just this intrusive thought, right? Like this random fucking thought in my head, and then like I build on that thought, and then it just keeps constructing and just comes bigger. I realize like 10 minutes have passed. I'm like, dude, what the fuck? Go to sleep. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So there was moments where I just stay up at night and shit, just fucking hours awake, dude. And yeah, so eventually I got prescribed trazodone, which is like I think it's an antidepressant. I think my doctor
I was about to ask if they were gonna like clinically like
diagnosed
follow
with
you,
depression.
yeah, with like depression, anxiety, like
Yeah.
a combination of both, and or if you went like during a sleep study or something.
Mm-hmm. So I went to my local clinic. Shout out La Santa, or no, was it La Fe Clínica in Westway? I don't know if you ever heard of that shit.
Oh, that one's like a half veterinary, half doctor.
Is it?
Yeah. I'm pretty sure I ended up on the veterinarian side.
That's a little
Really?
No, it's not.
No,
No,
I was gonna say, it's like, damn,
no, it's not.
they saw the dog in you, dude.
I've been having that dog. I'm just kidding. No, dude. So yeah, I went fucking there, and I wasn't sure what exactly like they had given me, right? Like
Yeah.
I put my faith in my doctor, you know, and she ended up just giving me trazodone, and I ended up telling like one of my aunts about it one day, and like they look it up, and like, yeah, this is a fucking antidepressant.
Not only
My-
that, but trazodone is like really strong and it's highly addictive.
You're familiar with it?
Yeah, because so I had gotten prescribed trazodone
Damn, everyone's on the trazodone fucking buzz, huh?
back in like 2014,
Yeah.
and that shit was strong, dude. I remember like the doctor had told me take it right before you're going to bed. He's like, but don't do anything after you take it. Like, make sure you're just like you're laying in bed when you take it. So the first time I took it, I was like, nah, I'll just take it and then I'll take a shower. So I fucking take it, and then I'm in the shower, and I just like I was in there for like not even 5 minutes, and I just felt like everything starts spinning, and I was like, fuck.
Starts drowning in the shower.
I was like, oh,
So you
fuck.
felt like nausea, dizziness?
No, just like because
Sensation?
I was like gonna pass out. So I got out, like I rushed out real quick, and then like I was naked, dude, and I just like somehow. I woke up the next.
I also shower naked.
Well, no, I woke up. I woke up the next day and I was naked on my bed, just like I don't know how the fuck.
I don't know what fucking trazodone that is, dude. But I never had that, dude.
Yeah.
I think you got roofied, dog.
No, I was
your
pretty
doctor
strong.
was
dude.
I don't know. Maybe it was like you had a higher dosage, probably.
Yeah,
that's
maybe.
what I'm assuming. But
They gave it to me when I was in the military, so maybe.
oh, really? Probably. Yeah. Dude, no. Like mine was. It felt more like a placebo, dude. So like for those of you who don't know what like a placebo is, it's basically like it's basically like a pill. What? People may not.
No, I'm listening to you. I
I
don't
fucking
know.
hate this guy. We're like 10 minutes in. I already hate this guy again. Now I remember why I enlisted. To answer your question, I enlisted to get rid of this asshole.
Yeah.
I didn't say anything. I was listening.
Yeah,
to
but you kind of did that like gesture. Like
no,
you looked at your boyfriends over there, you know?
Because he was looking at me, just like, the fuck?
All right, we're just going to assume everyone knows what placebo is. Thanks to Raul. You guys can look it up if you don't, right? Shout out to fucking Booby. Yeah, so it felt more like a placebo, dude. Like it just felt like it was something that I needed in order for me to feel more sane with myself. Like I felt like if I didn't take that that medication, I felt like I just would not sleep properly, which even on that medicine, like I wasn't sleeping well still, but I just felt like at least it was like a process, because like I was starting to kind of like get into a routine to start falling asleep properly. But so yeah, once I found out it was an antidepressant, I was like, well, fuck this. Like I know I'm not depressed, like I'm actually like, because there's moments where I've tried everything, like mind you, like medication was like one of the last things I tried because it was bad, man. Like I tried to meditate, I smoked marijuana at some point before the Marine Corps, before you guys try to get me. But yeah, I tried a lot of like remedies and stuff and nothing was helping. So that's where I got like really concerned, because it was going on for a minute. And I ended up going to a sleep clinic. So there's a sleep clinic on Mesa called 8 Hour Sleep Clinic. And yeah, basically like that was a moment where I was like, you know what, like I feel like this is where like they're gonna figure my shit out, because I feel like I was getting vague information, like my doctor, she just was generalizing like me with fucking depression, right? Which obviously wasn't it, I know what I had.
Yeah.
And so yeah, I go to fucking that 8 hour sleep clinic and it's weird, dude. It's a really weird fucking.
So you did like the overnight where you stay and they like hook
you've
you
been
up
there
and all
too?
that shit. My mom had done several sleep studies. Yeah.
Yeah, dude. Mine, Joe was like, I think I was like 18, maybe. No, I was like, yeah, I was like 18. I was like fresh out of fucking high school. So yeah, that was. I kind of got backtracked, but that was one of the reasons why I did drop out. Like I just couldn't even focus on school.
Yeah.
Like the more I tried, like I just couldn't. So I ended up just dropping out of fucking college. And so yeah, I ended up fucking going to that sleep clinic. And dude, it's weird. It's such a weird atmosphere. Like you walk in there and it's such a. You ever like seen a movie where there's like this like utopia, but there's like something wrong? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like like something's not right here, because like you walk in, everyone's super nice. You see like you walk in, there's like a comfortable bed, and that's where they have you. You're like, oh, like hi, are you here for your appointment? Mind you, like you come in at like 10. I went like at 10 at night or something.
Does it look like
9.
like a hotel room in a sense?
No, dude. The way I remembered it, it just felt more like a home kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah, like a more
small ass room or what?
Yeah, they're like, so there's like little rooms, right? Like yeah, there's a hallway, but it doesn't give you like a hospital vibe.
Yeah.
At least that's how I perceived it, right? So yeah, dude, you walk in and they just assign you to your room. Like, oh, this is gonna be your room. This is where you're gonna stay at. If you need anything, let me know. If you need a softer pillow, this and that. Like they're really, I guess I kind of see why they kind of like have that approach on you, right? Because they're trying to kind of get you more.
They're trying to make you comfortable and
yeah.
You're not like stressed out being there.
Yeah, but I mean, I don't know. I guess that's just me being tense and like paranoid and shit. So yeah, dude, like they basically attach you to all these fucking tubes. Like I had like a thing up my nose. I had like a little what's that shit called?
Pulse ox.
A pulse little thing that they take your fucking pulse with, right?
Yeah.
They strap like little fucking patches on you, dude. I felt like fucking Magneto or
Professor X.
Yeah, Professor X, dude. I'm like, holy shit, is this my time to be a fucking mutant? yeah, dude. So they do that, and basically they start monitoring your sleep. And from that night that I stayed there, they basically found out that I kept waking up. I kept waking up, but I kept like falling back asleep. But my mind at the same time thought I was awake, right? So like I was in this kind of like restless sleep cycle throughout the nights every time. So that's why it's called paradoxical insomnia, because your brain is half awake pretty much and half asleep, right? So say if I am sleeping like at least 6 or 7 hours, my brain didn't take it that way, right? Like I'm still, the way I feel says otherwise, right? Like because I'm not sleeping properly and I'm too tense and I'm too paranoid, I'm still thinking, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So yeah, that's how I ended up getting diagnosed with that. So yeah, basically after that I had a doctor, like a sleep doctor finally, and they basically like they give you this routine. Honestly, if you guys do like have trouble like sleeping, I got a lot of like good tips, man. Like in order to sleep well, like they really they implement like a very constant like sleep routine. So something I was doing for like a good minute is, it's mind you, it's like it's crawl, walk, run, you know, like it's just your sleep schedule isn't just gonna fix itself like that.
Yeah.
So
just drink a glass of milk right before bed, dude. That's what I do.
I remember I went to my uncle one time, dude.
Chocomil.
Placebo.
Su lechita de dormir, mijo.
I remember I went to my uncle. Mind you, my uncle's like, he's almost in his 60s. He's a very traditional, conservative, older Hispanic dude. And I tell him, like, tío, tengo problemas durmiendo. No sé qué hacer, me siento mal y... Pues no sé qué hacer, tío. Y... He was like, no, pues date una puñeta. He's like, just jerk off and you should be good. Obviously, it didn't work, right? If I went to this fucking doctor. Yeah, dude. Just something about like
10 times.
Something about like masturbating to like getting good sleep wasn't in my fucking mind, you know, like it didn't work. Yeah. So yeah, basically I was just basically like so naturally my body would feel tired around like midnight. But like slowly I would like every month I think I would like reduce like 15 minutes, right? So like say like in 1 month I'm falling asleep, I'm in bed by 12, right? And then I take melatonin, preferably liquid, because it goes in through your system faster. So the thing with melatonin is it's a natural hormone that we produce, right? But the problem is with melatonin, if you consume it very often, your body becomes dependent off of taking melatonin, right? Yeah. So you won't get that natural sleep cycle. So yeah, dude. So anyways, for me, it was beneficial, right? Like I don't really condone melatonin if you don't really feel like you need it, right? There's like certain exceptions, right? Fucking jet lag and whatnot. But yeah, I started basically like reducing every 15 minutes, like a month. Just like going to sleep earlier, you know, slowly. And eventually it worked, man. Another thing was like dimming my lights. That was something the doctor had told me. Just dimming the lights like at, I don't know, like 2 hours prior before I sleep. Started dimming the lights, just so that way my body can kind of get into that, you know.
That's called like sleep hygiene, isn't it? Like, I know one of the things they tell you to do is, like when I went to the doctor, they told me only do certain things. I think she said 3 things in your bed. She's like, your bed is only for sleep,
intimacy,
sex, and I don't know what the fuck else she said.
No, yeah, they did ask say intimacy.
And she did say, like, if you're going to go, like, make sure there's no TV in your room, right? Make sure you're not on your phone for at least an hour before you're going to bed, because that blue light confuses your brain thinking it's still daylight outside and you don't get tired.
Yeah. So it actually reduces, I'm sure everyone's fucking guilty of this, right? But it reduces your melatonin levels just being on that blue light on your phone. Even though there's like kind of like settings for your phone to kind of like help mitigate that, it's still reducing those levels of melatonin. It drops the melatonin drastically. So yeah.
So you got your sleep under control. You joined the military.
I did, man. I enlisted because that was always my plan B. You know, like fuck, like I don't want to be in this fucking. I wanted something different. You know, like I was tired of El Paso and Anthony. You know, like I just felt like
you don't fuck with A-Town or what?
fucking hate you guys. I'm just kidding. Nah. It's not that, man. It's just like,
You needed a change. You needed
yeah, I
something.
needed to change, man. Like, I just wanted to see what else was out there, you know?
Dude,
Because,
there's
like,
so much out there more than this area.
yeah, but, like, don't get me wrong. Like, this is still home. It's always going to be home. And there's obviously going to be some sense of sentimental value.
Yeah.
But the thing is, like, yeah, dude, I'm like, fuck this. Like, my brother enlisted in the Marine Corps, and I liked the route he had taken, you know? I liked kind of the outcome he was headed in. Or, like, the route he's headed in, you know? He enlisted, and then after that, he went for his bachelor's of science, too. He majored in psychology as well. I think subconsciously, like, my brother's always kind of, like, put me on a good path. That's something, like, I really do appreciate from him. Like, we resonate a lot in terms of, like, just like our long-term ambition, you know, like we tend to have like a very similar interest into what we do.
Yeah, you guys are very similar. You're very similar, but at the same time, you guys are very different.
Yeah, dude. Like, me and my brother have had a very toxic relationship growing up. Like, it's definitely gotten better more than it used to be, man. Like, I come from not to get sidetracked, but like I come from an environment like we're very fucking prideful people. Like, I grew up prideful with my mom, my dad, like just basically all my family has been fucking prideful, dude. And that was like a toxic trait that I had, man. Like, there's moments where like, oh shit, if he's not calling me or if he's not texting me, or like not even just him, like in general, like people, like why am I gonna reach out to him? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Which it's a good thing to have some pride in you, right? Gay pride, but but it can kind of get pretty toxic. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you gotta have some fucking balance between it because you end up hurting the wrong people. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, dude, that's just basically something I've worked on. Me and my brother worked on that a lot. I think we're definitely breaking the chains, you know, of fucking just being prideful people. You know, like there's a long background history of us just being prideful.
I think the thing with your brother is he kind of always just wanted to see you doing good for yourself.
Yeah.
I think it would piss him off when he would see you fucking off a lot, right? So
Yeah.
I think that would kind of you know, would affect the way he was maybe with you or your guys' relationship.
One thing I will say that I think you have matured a lot faster than your brother emotionally. And I think it's just because I think you've gone through more at a younger age than your brother.
I mean, my brother's definitely gone through some hardships as well, you know, but you know what? I think the difference between my brother and me is like I've always been more naturally social.
Mm-hmm.
And as much as it's like a double-edged knife, man, you know, it could be a very bad thing, but at the same time, like, if you find yourself in the right hands of the right person, you could really, you know, decompress yourself and vent a lot, you know?
Yeah.
And that's just something I always kind of used. It's been hard, you know, like, obviously I didn't just fucking on the get-go just started doing that with people, but my brother tends to be a little bit more reserved, you know what I mean? Like, he's definitely gotten better, but it takes him a lot to basically like you know emit these like raw emotions that he has inside him, you know what I mean?
You know, and I haven't known you that very long, but the handful of times that I've like met you and like hung out with you and stuff, the way you speak has been a lot more better than what it is now than it is when I first met you.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's like the military in you that kind of just change your perspective on how you speak and so forth.
No, you know what? No, dude.
But like yeah, when you're with the homies, you can still like talk your shit. Like,
dude, the Marine Corps. Yeah. I mean,
but you know when you speak properly when you have to.
Right? Yeah, of course. Like I always
Like the discipline is there now.
There's always a time to fuck around. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And like people are more prone to see me like fuck around, right? Because I'd rather give them that side of me.
Yeah.
Than to like actually, you know, show them more of me. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But I'm just, I guess you could say sometimes I'm hard on myself. Like I always try to improve every day. You know, whether if it's physically or mentally. Like I love learning about different things.
Mm-hmm.
Like not too long ago, I started picking up this book called it's called
Learning your ABCs or what?
No, dude, it's too advanced right now. It's called I think it's called The Brain but it's basically about like fucking neuroscience, and I just like picking up little books like that every now and then. I do procrastinate on reading a lot, but I think it's just mainly because of like my work schedule. Like I really don't have time to myself as much as I used to.
So what is your current job in the military right now?
So
you're in the Marine Corps. We established that. Yeah.
So I'm in the Marine Corps, and this is the 9th of January, and I'm an 0311. 0311 is basically you're an infantry Marine. So after boot camp, you do your fucking 3 months of just. That's a whole another fucking story, right? But I decided to listen to the infantry. So you're basically your boots and a fucking rifle, you know? Like you're the. I guess the best way I could describe a grunt is like you're a fucking mule that just has to get from point A to point B and fuck some shit up every now and then, right? Not that mules do that, right?
Were you also infantry? Or what were you?
No, I was
motor
transport. Yeah, I didn't have many options.
motor T. So it's motor T, but we shit on people that are motor T. We call motor T because they tend to be retarded. Full offense.
I didn't have a lot of options.
Full offense.
Dude, I'm not gonna lie. So motor, you want to give them like a quick like description of motor T? Because I don't really.
Yeah, I mean, so basically what I used to do was you basically just drive like all the trucks that they have, right? Like all the armored vehicles that they have. And what you do is you'll like transport, you know, either gear or you'll transport actual Marines, right? So if you know someone's got to get somewhere, then that's what we're doing. We're transporting, or if we got to transport gear somewhere, then that's what we're doing.
Yeah.
At the time that I joined, motor transportation was the most dangerous job in the Marine Corps because of all the IEDs.
Oh shit.
That were going on.
IEDs are explosives.
Yeah.
Out on the roads.
Not IED. IED.
IED. Yeah.
What did I say?
It's an integrated explosive device.
Just clarify.
Okay.
It's two different.
So
yeah.
But yeah, that's pretty much it. When I joined, it was the most dangerous job in the Marine Corps. I just didn't have any other options because my original job was supposed to be tanks. I was going to be a tanker. But
was this before you saw Fury or after?
Honestly, dude, I didn't even know. My boy was just like, "Hey, fucking do tanks," and I was like, "All right, cool."
Like, so is this movie with Brad Pitt, right? Hear me out. Shia LaBeouf is in there too.
Yeah, I've never watched that movie. I've seen like parts of it.
Dude,
No.
it's a fucking. I love that movie. Have you seen Fury?
I've seen parts of it. I haven't seen it completely.
You need to watch it. It's John Bernthal, Shia LaBeouf, Brad Pitt. I forgot the other kid's name, but
he's got
it's a
the
good
cool.
movie.
He's got like that cool hipster haircut.
Who? Brad Pitt?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's like the fucking. Yeah, he's
He
a
just
shit.
has a
Brad Pitt's a
line.
shit.
Yeah,
I'm a fucking.
It's not even a
Brad,
fade, dude. It's just like it's like that fucking guy
but
from.
he can rock it. Peaky Blinders.
What is it?
Peaky Blinders.
No, is it that Tony guy? What's his
Oh,
name?
the comedian.
Yeah, the guy from Kill Tony.
Kill Tony.
Oh, Tony Hinchcliffe?
Yeah, he has that stupid fucking haircut.
Dude, is he gay? He's gay, huh?
I can't fucking tell, dude.
No, I mean
his voice is
it's very fruity, right? It's flamboyant.
Yeah.
Is it him?
Dude, I think he
No,
is.
you're
No, it's the other
you're talking about the other
fucking
guy. It's not Kill Tony.
No, it's not Kill Tony.
Tony, he popped off on the Tom Brady
Yeah, no.
roast though. Did you see that?
That's Tony Hinchcliffe.
Yeah, no, that's not him though. He's not the one.
What was
with
the other
dumb
guy with the
fucking hair.
mustache? The one that's got like that line.
Oh, you're talking about Andrew
Schultz.
Andrew
Yeah,
Schultz.
with the
Yeah.
dumb haircut.
Yeah.
Oh, that motherfucker
guys
has
suck.
his fucking
Yeah.
It took
his
you
hair
guys, like-
split and then
We're
half
30.
of it shaved off.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true. You are.
Yeah,
pretty
I have a picture right here.
Yeah.
Looks dumb as fuck.
Yeah, he actually gets a lot of backlash. It's like an unfinished haircut. That's
Yeah.
like the haircut that like you have.
That's
to,
like a barracks cut, dude.
Dude, I was about to say that. So like,
What a
you really
barracks
have-
cut is.
yeah, barracks cut are fucking.
So a barracks cut is basically someone when you don't have you didn't have time to go to a barber the day because you got to have a haircut every Monday.
per Marine Corps order, you have
Right.
to get a haircut every 2 weeks. But some guys or some units are more anal, like your
About it.
command.
So
They make you get a
people
haircut.
sometimes don't get a haircut and then they're in the barracks and there's some guy that has fucking clippers and he's like, "I'll cut your hair."
They're like, dude, you cut hair? Like, yeah. I'm like, you ask them how much experience they have. Turns out they just started yesterday.
And that's what it looks like.
Technically, they do have experience, but like,
He's
yeah.
all like,
I cut hair, dude.
It's a barracks cut.
Yeah, I cut hair for one of my boys. I mean, was it good? That I mean,
I
got
did
down
it
a little
too, and I
bit.
fucked him up like really bad.
But you know what, dude? Like, there is some actual dudes who like they end up basically like developing into a barber
Yeah.
because the Marine Corps.
Mhm.
and they make fucking bank. Like, it's a little side hustle.
They do so many fades in there and shit.
Yeah, dude.
Well, think about it.
Double meaning, yeah.
You gotta fucking get one every week.
Dude,
It's a good
growing
business,
business in itself, dude. Honestly.
Everybody in El Paso's a barber.
Yeah.
Shout out Franco.
Honestly.
Hey, shout out Franco. She's a
Oh.
fucking. I just got a haircut. It was like 2 days ago, as you could tell, right? Obviously, but dude, I miss that dude. I hadn't talked to him in a minute.
Yeah.
Franco's a really like, he's a very distinct person, bro. Like, he's got that that thug personality, but he's like philosophical. He's like, I don't know. It's like an example. It's just like, look around, fool. Metaphorically speaking, they're looking for you, bro. What are you gonna do? I'm like, damn, like, I don't even know what the fuck you said, but it kind of, nah, dude. He's a really cool dude, bro. Like,
Yeah.
the way we talk, it's always a blast talking with him, dude. He's a really good dude. Yeah.
We can call him over so he can suck his dick. Oh, no.
I already got his number. Don't
I
worry
got his.
about it.
Oh, I got him on.
Set an
speed dial.
appointment. Set an appointment.
I'll just. I mean, Booksy works too.
All right, so you're infantry, right?
Yeah.
Then-
Fuck. Sorry, ADHD all over the place. Shut
So-
up, booby.
But you're something else other than infantry.
Oh, so
Your-
yeah,
your
that's what I was gonna
specific
get
job.
into.
Yeah.
So my MOS is I'm an 0311, but it's 0311. Basically, think of it like as a college, right? You're like your major is in 0311, and then your minor is 8152 for me, which is security forces.
Security forces.
So when you go into so you complete your 3 months of basically fucking hell, right? Like I don't ever want to go through that training again. I'm honestly blessed that I finished that training, dude. They changed it up when you were in. It was ITB or it was called like the Legacy Infantry Program.
Yeah, it was like TB.
Now it's IMC, so it's like it's longer now, and there's a lot of more things they implement. So
I think when I did it was like a month and a half, 2 months.
yeah. So I did 3 months. Not to one up you or anything, right? But like, no, I'm just being honest. Like, it's 3 months now and shit. And yeah, dude, like, literally, I remember the first day. Like, you have there's this like steep ass fucking hill, dude.
Yeah.
You've seen the Alpha Shelf, right? There's this fucking mountain in San Diego's Camp Pendleton called the Alpha Shelf, and it's one of these things. It's like a fire brig. I don't know. You ever seen a fire brig?
No.
So fire brig, they're really common in Cali. It's like basically this fucking steep ass hill. Oh shit, this steep ass hill full of dirt.
Yeah.
Like if you're like fucking, you're looking at it from the base, and there's like the mountain right in front of you. Like you can see Marines hiking. They look like ants.
Yeah.
Just going up it. And basically the reason why they implement or like they make those fucking fire brigs is to prevent like more wildfires from breaking out and connecting to more vegetation.
Okay.
So yeah, dude. So obviously the Marine Corps, being the fucking Marine Corps, like they're gonna make you hike that shit, you know. So dude, there was just moments like the first day was like a day where they kind of like want to like push out like the weak people. We go on a hike. It's nothing crazy, dude. They give you like a packing list. You got your fucking canteens. You have like your fucking tarp. You have like 2 sappies, I think. Sappies are like plates, right?
The
For
best.
flax, yeah, for your vest. And yeah, dude, like you're just running for like 4 hours completely, with a combination of like holding ammo cans, water jugs, right, distributed per squad. Per squad, you usually have like we had like 12, 13 dudes in our squad, and you're just basically competing throughout like the other squads to see who makes it first. So you're like randomly fucking hiking and shit, and then they're gonna hit you with like burpees or push-ups, shit like that. And it's a huge shock for everyone, dude, because like no one's accustomed to that. And yeah, dude, like I remember there was this one dude named Lopez in my squad, and pretty big fucking dude, man. Like he's a stud when it came to like training, PTing, like pretty big dude. And I remember like we're hiking and stuff, and this dude was a dog, dude. Like yo, you need relief, like, because he was carrying ammo cans like for a fucking hour. I'm like, this guy's a fucking dog. I'm like, I feel like a bitch carrying these water jugs. Like, give me those ammo cans. And he's like, no, I'm good. The thing is, like, this guy wasn't drinking water, right? So like the climate in San Diego isn't bad. Like, I can't even complain about that. But
It does get hot.
But it does get hot when you're like you're hiking, especially like at steep elevation, and you're basically
Is it humid?
A little bit sometimes.
yeah. Overall, I mean, I didn't have any.
No,
I
I've
went
had
like
a little bit
July.
humid, but it's fucking hot. Like it's not. you would think like 80 something degrees is nice, but it's fucking hot, especially if you've been out there for a few hours.
Yeah.
Sun's just beating down on you, right? It's hot.
I think the biggest factors too, like your training, right? Like you're constantly moving, like you're fucking drenched in sweat, dude. Like your uniform's just like soaking wet, and you need to drink water. That's like something the Marine Corps or like our combat instructors like would really harp on. Like keep fucking sip water. And this dude wouldn't, like he wouldn't, dude. He said, "No, I'm good." So like, mind you, we're like 3 hours in hiking. Fucking, there's this one like I don't know if you ever hiked the mic. There's this thing called the microwave. It's this fucking steep. Oh my god, dude! I hate these fucking names. The Marine Corps so toxic, dude. I don't.
Is it because it fries you, or what is it called, Mike?
So it's basically
Well, no. From my understanding, is the motherfucker gets hotter as you start like going higher into the fucking.
Not only does it get hotter, but it gets steeper, dude. So like you're hiking that shit for like 30 minutes, and like you think you're about to like reach some like flat surface, and then like you look up again and it just gets steeper. You're like, fuck, you know, like you're in the black at that point, dude. That's a huge term we use in the Marine Corps. You're in the black, dude. You're basically on autopilot. Like I remember just something I wouldn't do is I wouldn't look up the fucking hill because like it's false hope, dude. You're like, all right, I'm almost done. Fuck no, dude. Yeah. You got like 15 minutes more of a steep ass hill, and like your legs are tired, dude. Like your fucking back's tired. You're trying to find like the smallest little like spots of shade like covered by trees to like cool off. Like at your dignity goes fucking down, dude. Like at that point you don't give a fuck about anything but hydration and just staying fucking cool, dude.
Well, there's also like a huge mental, like I feel like a lot of the training in there is a lot of it is mental too, because they're trying to break you on purpose, right?
Yeah, I think the physical part, you kind of you kind of start, your body gets stronger eventually, right, and you get better, but it's that mental part where you're like, fuck, this motherfucker's not ending. And I remember what they used to do was like anybody who would fall out of the hike, meaning like you would end up behind your own fucking squad or whoever. Yeah. If you would fall out, so on weekends, we would get weekends off sometimes. It just depends what the training was like. Or we would just get like a Saturday. But during that time, you're able to like make a phone call home or do whatever, right? And the thing was like, if you fall out, you're not getting a day off and you're not calling home. Like you're not getting your phone that weekend. So you're like,
did you do MCT or IMC? Or
I did.
ITB? I mean,
we did MCT. Yeah.
Okay. So I know you guys did like you guys had less weekends off, right? Since you're training shorter.
Yeah. So you got like
we had weekends off.
2 weekends or throughout the time that you can call home and use your phone. And if you fucking fall out, you're not gonna call. So you're like, fuck, dude. Like you're just thinking like I want to talk to my family. I fucking spoke to them, and here I am going up this stupid fucking mountain for no reason. Like, so.
Dude, the fucking phone policies there were retarded. Like, you have no idea how fucked up we would get because Marines would get caught. So we had to train our phones, right? Like before like a Monday, like there was these boxes literally. Mind you, there's 3 platoons. Every platoon has like 60 something dudes, and there's phone boxes per platoons, right? So we had to fucking turn them in, right? So like they'd keep numbers. They would count how much phones they would have and shit. And a reason why is because they just didn't want no distractions. They didn't want you posting like your training, which obviously a lot of fucking people did, including myself. Yeah. Fuck you guys if you're listening. Yeah, dude, that was like I remember people would they'd buy burners. Like you would go to a fucking Walmart on the weekend. We'd get more libo than MCT. And Liberty we were allowed to go like outside of base on the weekend and shit basically. And people would buy burners. They'd buy like fucking like $60 like $60 fucking like smartphones and shit, and they would turn that one in. But then like at some point, dude, like the comment instructors started catching on.
Everybody's turning in the same phone.
They would check, yeah, dude.
Everybody's got like an Android 5.
Not only that, dude, but they would start fucking checking if it had service, dude. Oh. And yeah, dude, like I remember like I was one of those dudes, like I would fucking yeah, I was in a relationship at the time, so like something I had to like that was constantly on my mind was like, fuck, like I don't want to let like my significant other like I don't know, like she would go through hardships at the moment, and like I wasn't emotionally there sometimes, so I was like, fuck, let me at least try to take my phone to the field, because like I think like 85% of the times we were in the field, dude, just anywhere. We were in the fucking woods. We were training in desert, just anywhere, man. And yeah, that's just something that like that's something that kind of keeps you sane, man. That's like a dark part about the Marine Corps. So boot camp, in a sense, like they do a good job of like isolating yourself from everyone, right? They take your phone away for 3 months. So at least in the Marine Corps, I know like the Navy and the Army, you're allowed to get like phone time usage and shit now. They do. But the Marine Corps, dude, you're like Channing Tatum, Dear John type shit, dude. Sending letters. Yeah, like fucking communication was via fucking mailboxes. And even then, dude, that's in a whole nother shit show where we kind of.
So did you have to learn how to write?
Yeah, dude.
how to write and read, dude.
I had to.
You know what's fucking crazy? That there's guys that join boot camp. I don't know if you guys had any, but who join the Marine Corps and they go into boot camp, dude, and they don't know English. Like there's no English, and you're like,
what do you mean?
Oh my, dude! If I'm having a hard time, your fucking life is horrible right now because
he's all like,
it's a hit or miss. There's this dude named Lopez too. There's a lot of fucking Lopez in the military, bro. His name was Lopez. He was from Tamaulipas, bro, in boot camp, and like they would always like, our drill instructors would be like, "Scream Lopez." Like, "Hey, sir." That was like his only fucking line. He's like Vin Diesel in the Guardians of the Galaxy. He's like, "Hi, I'm Groot." That was like his only fucking line, dude. But it kind of like put him through like the fucking shadows, like from the drill instructors, and he wouldn't really get fucked up too much, cause like they knew like they were being a fucking dead horse. Like, what else are they gonna tell this guy? You know, like this guy's just doing side quests at this point. You know, he already completed story mode. He's just fucking, yeah, he's a cool dude. Shout out to Lopez wherever he's at. I don't know where the fuck he's at now.
Would you say drill instructors are some of like the funniest people that...
Dude.
They're fucking hilarious.
I had the slimiest... You know what? Like my drill instructors... So in the military, or the Marine Corps specifically, you have... When you're in boot camp, you have like these certain fucking dudes that are basically your parents for 3 months, basically. And they teach you the most basic... they teach you basically like the mental and a little bit of the physical of what you're going to be introduced to in the Marine Corps when you started, right? I wouldn't want to say it's too much physical. Looking back at it, like it's not too much, but at the time, I think it definitely is, since you're like not accustomed maybe to running 3 miles or doing pull-ups on a daily basis. Hiking, right? If you're not exposed to hiking in your life and shit, but it's the mental part, dude. Like I remember, I think the first week I got there, obviously, like I think I lost like 10 pounds, dude, just off of stress itself.
Damn. Like
you lose fucking weight just being stressed because it's such a fast-paced environment. Like it could be the simplest, dumbest shit, dude. I'm never gonna be one of those fucking dudes that tell you about the military, like, oh, do this, it's cool, this and that. Like, I'm gonna be straightforward. Like, it was stupid shit. They're like, I don't know, say for example, it was like combat boots online, ready, move, and then you'd have to fucking pick it up. And then they're counting you down. They're like 10, 9, 8, 2, 1, or 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. But sometimes they'd fucking skip numbers, dude. Or like they'd be like,
so yeah, it kind of goes like they count you down, right? So they want everybody to be online at the same time with your shit that they're asking for. So if they're like, I need 2 fucking socks online right now, and they'll start at 20.
It'd be like 2 socks.
Like 20, 19, 15, 14, 10, 11, 2, 0.
Yeah,
like,
they skip fucking numbers, dude. You're like, it's a shock, right? Like that's what's getting introduced. The only thing you owned there was your fucking rack and like a little box of your personal belongings. And they'd flip your fucking shit, right? So like, say there's like, I don't know, say there's like 30 fucking rows, and then there's another 30 rows on each side. And then there was these things called tornadoes. I don't know if you ever heard of a tornado. Drill instructors would fucking walk in, basically. Like you had, like they had extra support, like their homies from other platoons, and they would get fucking pumped. They're like 0, and then freeze, and then like boots online, ready, move. Like they were fucking like, you knew something was gonna happen when you see like fucking 10 drill instructors walk in. They start grabbing everyone's fucking lockers, and they just start dumping her shit like everywhere, dude. And then they're like 2 socks online, ready, move. And you're trying to find 2 socks, like, yo, bro, you got another fucking sock? Like, I'm not gonna make the fucking count. Like you're just stressed, dude.
Which
like,
sucks, dude, because you have like your little locker that you have like all your personal shit in, right? Like anything that you need that you've bought or whatever. And then it just gets dumped out, and everybody else's shit is dumped out, right? and the drill instructors are walking by just kicking shit. So your shit's mixed, like, dude, your shit just mixing everywhere.
Dude, mind
And
you,
you're
you
like-
had fucking underwear.
Yeah,
At
dude.
some point, I was wearing other fucking people's shit stained fucking underwear. It's disgusting, man. Socks, like, mind you come from. There's at that point, like, there's an integration of so much like different cultures,
You know, with, like,
personalities,
pink
hygiene.
underwear.
So like, you get to meet a lot of nasty fucking people, dude.
Yeah.
Something like I do appreciate. Fuck you guys if you think this is like, I don't know, racist or anything, but like I think Hispanics tend to have more. At least from my experience, like more proper hygiene, dude. Because like it's white boys have always been weird, some weird dudes. At least the ones that I've known, right? I'm not like speaking for everyone, but dude, like those motherfuckers were disgusting. Some of these dudes would do some weird shit.
It's because Hispanic, you grow up with your fucking moms like telling you to shower and clean, dude, and they fucking they beat the shit out of you.
Dude, that's like boot camp 1.0, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, like you're already in boot camp if you have like a traditional.
You have a
Hispanic
Latina
mother.
mom, dude. Yeah, dude, that shit's
I've been
way
in
worse.
boot camp, bro.
Shit
Not only
prepared.
that,
My whole
dude,
story's been boot camp.
but the white people that you deal with there are not like the white people here.
Yeah,
Like-
yeah, for sure.
Like the white people here in El Paso are not the white people from Alabama.
Yeah, exactly. No, dude, shit.
That makes sense.
Shit, you
like,
not, dude. Like you, it sounds stupid, dude, but like when you live with people for like 3 months straight, dude, you fucking see them every fucking minute of the day, pretty much. Even when you're shitting, dude, you're fucking shitting. Like, mind you, this is the first time people shit with open doors. There was
There's
no
no
doors, and like they're like, head ready, move, right? That was your time to fucking like finally go to the head. You had like, we'd get like 2 restroom breaks or 3 restroom breaks throughout the day sometimes.
The head
Sometimes.
is the restroom. They're
Yeah. It's fucking Navy terminology. Fuck you, Navy. Just kidding. Shout out to the sailors, I guess. Anyways, yeah, dude, like there's moments I kind of like didn't give a fuck, right, at some point, because like you would get counted down, dude. Like there's a whole fucking line. There's only like 10 stalls or whatever, or like 10 stalls with open doors, and you still have the drill instructors in there, right? You're still getting counted down. Like, you don't think that this is your time to fucking finally at least like.
It's not like me
Everyone
at work when I go to the bathroom and
Yeah, everyone has like their like when you're taking a shit, it's a sanctuary sometimes. You know, like guys have some pretty fucking innovative ideas while taking a shit. You know, but no, dude, right there, like you're really fucking. They're counting you down from like 300, and they're like 300, 299, 298. Like, mind you, they've been practicing this for fucking years, or they've done this for years, so they already kind of have like that kind of like jotted down of like how to count and shit.
yeah.
But yeah, usually I'd just be an asshole and just cut everyone, just be hostile if I wasn't in the front of the line for the most part, because like I knew if I didn't shit then, like, dude, yeah, like I remember like the first like week there was Marines or recruits, I guess, at the time. They were in shitting for like a week straight, dude,
Yeah.
because of
You're
how nervous
constipated?
they were. I was constipated, nervous for like 3 days. After that, I was like, "Fuck you guys!" Like,
Not only
I
that,
gotta
but there's
take a
not
shit,
really
dude.
time. So you're like,
yeah, there really
you're
isn't
like,
time.
well, fuck, everything's so fast. When do I have a chance to go?
You
take a
don't
shit?
have a time to take
So
a
you,
shit.
dude, honestly, you don't even think about it. Sometimes it was like I don't even think about taking a shit. I wouldn't take a shit for like a whole day, and like it was just like so much bullshit going on that you're not worried about it. Like it's just fuck it.
So another thing that I've heard from you guys is that it's kind of like a dog world in there, right?
It definitely is, especially. I mean, yeah. Overall, the Marine Corps does have a pretty like. I think it's toxic, but I also think it's right for what you face. At the end of the day, like this isn't a 9-to-5 job.
Yeah.
At least for my MOS, like my job, right? Like I'm in the infantry community, and our job is to fucking seize territory. You know, neutralize targets that have to be neutralized, right? Like taken over. You do have to kind of push out the weak in some sense, man. Like I know, like you have in the Marine Corps, man. Not it's a thing where everyone says like every Marine is a rifleman. That's not really true. You qualify as a fucking rifle, or I mean, as a rifleman, right? Like every year, maybe. But realistically, those guys don't study the tactics of a rifleman. They don't have certain like, think of it like fucking Madden, right? Or you ever played Madden Mobile? You have like certain plays or whatever. That's basically what we have as riflemen Marines, right? We have structure and we have protocols to handle certain scenarios, right? Like if we're taking fire out of nowhere and we're in columns, right? We're 2 fucking columns and we're taking contact right, or we're taking shots from the right. Our first thing would be to RTR, return fire. So you literally fucking drop what you're doing, get on the right, align to the right side where you're taking fire, drop on the prone. Obviously, situation dictates, right? You're not gonna do that if you're in the fucking middle of I don't know, some buildings and you're an open target, right? You're an easy target. But you drop, you fucking return fire, right? You're trying to gain fire superiority. And that's when you basically sometimes, if the scenario allows it, right, the situation, you start buddy rushing and you're basically gaining fire superiority. These are things that, as an infantryman, like, we take seriously. And this isn't even like being motivated and shit or like pro-military. It's just like when you bleed, you suffer, and you cry for like this type of shit, like you develop some love to it as much as you do some hate to it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like that's why in the Marine Corps there's like a fucking this is kind of toxic, but whatever. I'm toxic. Whatever. Fuck you guys. I'm not toxic. Whatever. We have this term called pogues, right? Pogues are basically a person other than a grunt, right? So a grunt is an infantryman, right? It's just a slang for an infantryman. But yeah, dude, like, it's going back to like what my job is. So after infantry school, I ended up going into security forces school, which is the next schoolhouse. So usually, like, Marines after their schoolhouse for 3 months in infantry school, they get assigned to anywhere, man. They could go to Camp Pendleton, which is in San Diego. 29 Palms, unfortunately. If you're there, I fucking
shout out 29 Palms.
That's where you were
fucking
at.
desert rats.
Jermaine and
Yeah, my brother and this
me and
motherfucker
Jermaine
were
went
there.
29 Palms. 29 Palms will humble you, sir.
Dude, 29 Palms is like Albuquerque, but worse.
Nah, dude, 29 Palms is...
It's
Where's
a
it
fucking...
located at?
Huh?
Where's it located at?
I don't know.
No one fucking knows. No,
It's like an hour or two from.
It's
like,
in the high desert.
technically it's California, but like
Still,
whatever you think of California, it's like
It's
the
not.
complete opposite of it.
So, funny story. I got there. I got to 29 Palms that night. I had never heard of 29 Palms, nothing. They're like, when I was in Missouri, they're like, you're going to 29 Palms. Fucking, you leave
Shit.
like the next day.
I feel bad for
So I
you.
land in Palm Springs at night, and then I had to go report to my fucking unit that same night. So we drove from the airport. We get picked up by a shuttle, and then we get taken to 29 Palms, and it was just like dark, dude, like fucking pitch black, because there's nothing. It's just the middle of the fucking desert. But I didn't know that. So I wake up in the morning, right? Because I get my room and shit. I wake up in the morning, fucking go outside, and I'm like, where the fuck am I? There's no palm trees here. Like, why the fuck is it called?
Dude,
29?
it's ironic because it's called 29 Palms, right? Like, the first thing that would pop in your head is like some palms, a beach,
Yeah.
you know? Fuck no. Fuck no. I think there's palms, right? But it's like,
Nah, dude.
no?
I don't know.
No, I think there are palms. But it's like those palms, basically, because I've been there. I used to visit my brother sometimes. Those palms, when you're looking at them, they basically just say "fuck you." You know, like if they had a voice, they would say "fuck you, get fucked."
Yeah, and I remember I was like, they were like, oh yeah, we have a lake, and I was like, oh cool. They were like, it's called Lake Bandini, and I was like, oh okay, that's cool. They were like, yeah, it's like down over here in the front of the base, like you pass it coming in. I was like, well, I didn't see it. It was night. Well, that fucking lake is just a fucking big ass sewer.
Damn.
So it smells like shit, dude. This thing is like the size of the base, and it's in the front of the base. It's just this big shit fucking like lake,
It's just where all this shit just goes and piles
and
up.
it stinks, dude. It fucking
Dude, they were
stinks.
probably fucking with you, dude.
I was like,
Like,
what
looking back at it,
the
like
fuck?
they're probably just, if there's anything like Marines fucking do, it's just like painting a good narrative, and then like you're there and you're like excited to fucking find something out. I'm guilty because I do this too with like other Marines. And then you just basically end up getting like your fucking heartbroken. You're like, fuck. You just learn to embrace the fucking suck, dude. Because, yeah, 29 Palms is a fucking, it's a shithole. Fun fact, if I wouldn't have gone security forces, my squad actually all ended up going to 29 Palms.
Yeah, dude, that's not.
I dodged a fat bullet.
So where are you at right now?
So I ended up going to another schoolhouse, right? So like I'm still in training, right? Like I graduated finally as an infantry Marine, but I had to now go through security forces training, which is in Virginia. Literally, dude, like as soon as you graduate, you fucking clean weapons, you get your orders, and you're fucking off, dude. Like you're off to your next schoolhouse, and like we're like, fuck, like you don't even have time to decompress, man.
I think that's what my nephew did.
Yeah, he
He's
actually, yeah. He, so I'll explain. I'll get to that right now. So upon arrival to Virginia, you go to Chesapeake, Virginia. It's a small little place in Virginia. It's like the outskirts of Virginia. It's like borderline to North Carolina. That's where you start training as security forces, right?
Mm-hmm.
So basically, security forces is a little bit more inclined towards guarding nukes, protecting embassies, standing more posts, right? Dealing with more non-lethal threat situations. Mind you, like, you're still a fucking grunt. You still train as a grunt, but you're basically doing two jobs now, right? Whatever like the situation dictates, you just have more training. You're allowed to go on different mission sets, right? So yeah, you do that. You're in that training for 2 months, and it requires basically you start off. What was the first thing? Like one of the requirements that you do is OC spray. Like you have to learn safe distances of OC spraying, the ways to implement OC spraying. OC is pepper spray. I think it's a little bit more different.
It's
a
like
little bit more different.
concentrated.
Yeah, it's
higher
more
dosage.
concentrated. Depending on how much, like how close you are. Like if you're close to a person, like really fucking close to a person, you could blind them. Like you're fucked. Like you could go to jail for that shit. So we really have to learn. Like,
Is that what you carry also, or what do you carry?
No, we don't carry OC. I used to carry OC at the jail, but no, we don't carry OC. No. All I carry is my gun and these hands.
Not really taser?
Okay.
Yeah.
Canelo.
I do have a taser, but you're not getting tased. You're just catching hands.
Getting
It's
shot.
either
Dude, this
shot
guy's
or
just
catching-
like
You're getting
he keeps
smacked or you're
mentioning
getting
hands,
shot.
dude.
Dude,
Yeah, dude. So you have to get fucking OC sprayed. Like it sucks, dude, and it's hilarious because it's just funny, man. Like you have to go through these sequence of events where you have to basically you're in scenarios, right? Like I remember the first. So like you first start off, right? You're like, was it Lance Corporal Lopez, 0311, and then they're like OC, and then so you got like 6 fucking scenarios of like what you have to do, and there's like an Uki. Ukis are like Marines that are like playing a role or whatever. The first one is like, so I was like, you know what? I'm gonna fucking thug this shit out. Like everyone's saying like, this OC shit, like it's probably like the shittiest thing you're gonna do here. I'm like, fucking pussies. Dude, I'm like, whatever, like I'll thug it out. Like I got this, I'll be alright, whatever. Dude, so like I get fucking sprayed, and then it's when you open your eyes, dude. Like everything just starts fucking burning, dude. Like it's such a distinct feeling. It's like if you dive into a pool of like the world's hottest fucking peppers,
yeah.
and
Or like
you're
a
swimming in
fire.
them. Yeah, dude, like your shit's fucking burning. Your eyes, your nostrils, like you get symptoms where you feel like you can't breathe properly, right?
Clears out your sinus though.
It does way more than fucking clear out your sinuses, dude. You're not even thinking about that at the moment. I'm like, fuck. I was freezing at first, dude. I was like, fuck, dude. And if you don't complete that, because it's a requirement, if you don't complete the steps and the proper procedures and whatnot, you have to do it over and over again until you fucking pass, right? So like I froze up, but then my mom like, I have to fucking do this. Like doing this is my way out of like not doing this shit again. So yeah, the first one is like you detain someone, you have to knock them down, and then you put flexi cuffs. Flexi cuffs are basically like plastic handcuffs.
Yeah.
The next one is like, so it's called escalation of force, right? So the second one is like, get down, or I will OC spray you. But while you're fucking OC'd and shit, and like depending on the person, right? They're like either be cool with you, like the fucking Uki, like he'll hook you up or he won't. And then like they could be like, okay, I will. So he gets down, then you fucking arrest him too. Or they'd be like, fuck you. Like, fuck you, I'm not gonna get down. You're like, get down or I will OC spray you. So you notionally, if they do say something like that, you notionally fucking spray them, right? And then whatever, you handcuff them. And then it ends up reaching to a point where you have to use deadly force, right?
And you're doing all this while you've already been sprayed.
Yeah,
Okay.
dude. So you're pretty much fucking blind at this point.
Yeah.
Like the more you try to open your eyes, dude, like you can't, and you're just fucking, you're in pain the entire time. You're screaming, you're like, fuck. Like for me, I think my coping mechanism is just like fucking screaming and just fucking using profanity words. But like that's what helped me get through it, man. And like, yeah, the last one is like deadly force. So deadly force is like they're coming at you and shit with a knife or something, and you have to, obviously the last resort would be deadly force, right? You end up fucking shooting them. Obviously we didn't shoot them for real, right? Otherwise, we wouldn't
Yeah,
be here.
yeah, it's all training.
Yeah, so we have like a plastic gun. We shoot them. We're like,
Just blanks or what?
No. It's literally a plastic fucking gun,
Oh,
dude.
okay.
And you notionally shoot them, right? Because like at that point you're fucking blind, dude. So yeah, that was another thing. Another thing is a 50 cal. You have to get hands on, and you have to know how to manipulate the 50 caliber weapon. For those of you who don't know what a fucking 50 cal is, if you ever shot a 50 cal, it's, I guess the best way I could explain it is it's this huge fucking machine gun that this one round of 7.62 is like the fucking size of my hand pretty much.
Yeah.
And you have to peckle out, like you have to get familiar with this weapon system, know the procedures if it misfires, right? If you don't like fire properly, or if it doesn't fire properly, what to do. You have to know how to clear the weapon, right? To like make sure there's nothing in the chamber. Yeah, dude, I think that was one of the most like I've shot medium like machine guns and shit, like the 240. But like that fucking weapon, dude, it's no joke. Like I remember the first day we got to actually like go hands on and like shoot actual rounds with it on the range.
Mm-hmm. Is it mounted on top of a
Like tripod?
Yeah, so it could be either mounted or you could shoot it on a so it's in a tripod, or it could be mounted on like a
truck.
Yeah.
Like a vehicle.
So we like had like a vehicle supposedly. We were just like we had it mounted on like a little like a flatbed kind of pretty much. And yeah, dude, like that thing is no fucking joke, man. Like there's a certain like sound to it. Like you could saw a man in half with one of those fucking things. Like even if say that bullet were to fucking graze me, or not even graze me, if it goes by me, the gas itself, the pressure of the gas itself of that round would take my fucking like some chunks of my face off.
Yeah.
Like those things are no joke, man.
I've seen Rambo.
He doesn't shoot a 50 cal.
Alright, yeah, dude.
Yeah,
if
he
Rambo's fucking dual wielding a
Does he
50
shoot a
cal,
50 cal?
Yeah,
He's
in
not,
one
no.
of the
You
newer
think
Rambos. He jumps on. Yeah, when he's in the
Does he?
fucking, he jumps on top of. They have it on the truck, and he's just fucking
Is
mowing
he?
everybody down. Yeah.
50 cals are crazy, dude. They have like the little, like a butterfly trigger.
Yeah.
have you
And
shot a 50 cal?
yeah, and you can just feel like the fucking,
Dude, you could feel like
Force.
the
you
power
could feel
that
the
comes
fucking
from that
power,
fucking
dude.
thing.
Damn.
like
They're very like nitpicky. Like they have these little fucking keys that you have to like gap it perfectly. If you don't gap it perfectly, like it'll fucking jam on you. So you have to make sure that shit's like fucking. It's very tedious. Like the little thing, like it'll fuck up right away. But
yeah, another thing is like you have to do barrel changes. So with like fucking machine guns like that, dude, that fucking barrel gets hot as shit, dude. Like hot where you could like cook an egg on that thing after 200 rounds fired or more.
Damn.
So you have to do barrel changes, right? Like after a point, you always have an assistant gunner. So basically the dude who is basically keeping count of like how much round you fired, things like that. And yeah, like you have sequences when you fire a weapon, right? It's a very fucking I don't know.
Go ahead and
it's such
say
a
it.
Marine Corps thing to say.
Just
It's
say
kind
it.
of douchey, but it makes sense. It's so when you're shooting, it's die, motherfucker, die, and let go.
Yeah.
And then you have talking guns, right? So you're always gonna have machine guns in two pairs. So like, say he's a machine gunner, and then I'm on the other side, right? Just in case my gun goes down, right? For whatever reason, I'm out of rounds or I get a misfire, he's still up, right? So I'm like, gun two down, right? And you got to do barrel changes. So say like my fucking barrel gets too hot, you have that's where it's your A gunner. He starts basically conducting a barrel change. So my fucking dumbass, dude. I was a A gunner at some point, and like what I did is this was the first time we shot fucking 50 caliber machine guns, and what I did, dude, you're not supposed to grab it by the fucking barrel. So what I did is I grabbed it by the fucking barrel. Obviously you have like you have gloves, you have a helmet, you have ear pro on,
Yeah.
ear pro, eye pro, and I grabbed it by the fucking barrel, dude. So once I grabbed it, dude, my fucking glove just you could smell the fucking leather, dude. Just fucking burns through my shit. I got lucky, dude. Like I could have gotten fucking my hand fucked up.
Yeah. Your skin would have like stuck to it, dude.
Yeah, dude.
They're
Like
fucked.
they fuck you up for like even so like when you're like practicing without any ammunition, like they fuck you up if you grab it by the barrel, dude. Like we go on machine gun runs. Like before we get to do even anything like the cool stuff, dude, we basically fucking run miles with that machine gun, dude. Like mind you, like everyone runs with like certain parts of the fucking machine gun, right? Because you have your tripod, you have your T&E, like you have a big you have like this kind of like what is it? It's like this little like this little case where you carry all your stuff and all that. But like I would run with the machine gun, you know, like I'd carry the fucking boats in a sense. But like, dude, I felt like Jesus on the crucifix, dude. I'd be running with that shit and I just felt miserable, dude. Like you have to clinch it on like a certain way, and you feel miserable, dude, because running with miles or for miles with that stuff, dude.
So what's been like the coolest thing that you've done so far? Like you've done a lot of shitty things, like training and all that sucks, but something that you're like, fuck yeah.
I think the coolest thing I've done, man, was like as of right now in my career. So all of that led me to Fast Company. So I was one of the lucky ones who got chosen to go to Fast Company. Fast Company is a unit in the Marine Corps that gets to be a quick reaction force. So we basically respond to embassy attacks, right?
Kind of like a SWAT team.
Yeah, we're basically the SWAT. It's exactly what it is.
Yeah.
We're basically like the SWAT team of the Marine Corps. So we have embassies throughout the U.S., right? Haiti, Spain. We get to go to all those places. Haiti, Spain, Bahrain, all those types of places. And Japan. There's pretty much embassies almost everywhere in the fucking Marine Corps.
Yeah.
And I ended up, I think, like, what was it? I think that's like it's the second month in when I hit my unit after I graduated security forces school. That platoon that I got attached to, right, they ended up having a mission. Like they had just came back from Japan. They were deployed in Japan for like 9 months, I think 10, and they had a mission. I can't really go too much into detail like with what it was, but we got to guard a very valuable asset that was fucking crazy to even like experience, you know, like being in person there was crazy. Like
you were part of that?
I was a part of that. I was a whole ass like fucking boot. A boot is a term like you're fresh meat basically, right? Like
yeah, like a rookie.
Yeah, you're a rookie, man. And I got fucking thrown into the lion's den, man. You know, like this is a real deal, man. Like we were strapped up. I'm not a lesbian, but like we were condition 1. We had rounds in we had rounds, you know, like we had loaded weapons. We had rounds in our mags. We were condition 1. We had rounds in the chamber and things like that. And yeah, dude, like this was a real deal mission, and I was nervous as fuck for it, man. You know, like I remember like that same like 3 days prior before I heard that we were going to go to that mission. Like I was just studying all my knowledge, man, because it was so soon, man, and I didn't expect it, you know. And I got to meet some really interesting people. You know, it gave me a lot of good insight of just, you know, how distinct hardships are, you know.
Yeah.
Like I met people who they just been basically isolated from society, from the world for like months, like 10 fucking months, 9 months without even knowing like what's going on in the world, you know. And they have a sense of, they have this like type of personality and this type of behavioral that you could tell like these motherfuckers have been away for a long ass time.
Yeah, they've deprived.
Yeah, dude.
Wow. This mission, how long did the mission last? Or I mean, I know you can't talk about it.
Yeah. So I was there for, initially it was supposed to be a week, and then they're like, hey, like these motherfuckers are gonna be here longer, so we got extended 2 weeks.
So you were basically just protecting an asset?
Pretty much, dude. But this was in like training, you know, like this was just something where like you had a lot of prominent people coming in and out. We had to do a lot of searching like on civilians, you know, like this was no shit, like something serious. And that was just something that really kind of like put me in this spotlight where I really had to prove myself. And fortunately, you know, thank God, like I was able to, I don't want to say perform the best, but I was pretty decent for how new I was, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's just something that really kind of put me in a good position of where I'm at right now.
And then now, I mean, I don't know how much you can talk, but you know, you're gonna do your first deployment.
Yeah, this is gonna be my first deployment. We're going to Bahrain. So Bahrain is this it's this island basically. It's this island in the Middle East, and you got places like Egypt, Saudi Arabia, Israel, Iran. Like you're in the Middle East, right? So that's where we're going. I mean, I'm excited. There's a lot of emotions going into it, right? But it's definitely something that we've been really preparing for, you know, as far as it goes, like for training. Yeah, dude, it's a real deal. And
How long are you going to be deployed? Is your deployment for?
so it can vary, man. Like the minimum is 6 months, but and if anything happens, man, like mind you, we're a quick reaction force, so if anything happens, like I don't know if you have been keeping up, but there was like 2 months ago, there was this whole huge ass like national crisis in Haiti where basically there was a lot of gang members trying to they got out of prisons and they started trying to overthrow the government.
Yeah.
Which they were like coming close to succeed. Like you had a lot of like politicians stand down, and yeah, dude, they basically almost overthrew the government. So literally, they had Marines on leave, like kind of where I'm at right now. Like they went to go visit home or whatever, and literally on like the second day of being back home, they got recalled. Like, yo, like you guys are all getting recalled. We're going to Haiti in certain time, whatever, and this certain fucking date. And yeah, dude, like I have a couple buddies over there that went, and fortunately it wasn't nothing to a point where they had to engage with the enemy, but
Yeah.
they were in a area where they were really exposed to a lot of live gunfire, a lot of deaths, you know.
Yeah.
Like one of my buddies said they saw like fucking like a burning body, like burning bodies, just fucking crazy shit, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, like they didn't even get to like enjoy their weekends. Like they were just basically there for like 2 months straight back to back.
Yeah, well, it's not like a vacation or anything like that.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have any regrets of joining the military or the Marines or this career path that you've gone on now?
I don't want to say regret, man. Definitely a lot, you know, like in terms of like the atmosphere.
Mm-hmm.
You know, something Marines can really fucking do, like as a person, is like they lose themselves, you know, like they lose that sense of identity that they had before, because you get so sucked into what to do, this kind of lifestyle that you live now. And yeah, dude, like if there's just something like I've always promised myself is like I don't know, dude, I want to be that fucking cliche ass dude who fucking, I don't know, is always talking about the military. Like the only reason I'm talking about it right now is because you guys are asking about it, you know. But
Yeah.
Dude, I don't
normally,
remember asking shit about it.
yeah, fuck you. Fuck you and your pencil mustache. I like the mustache. I'm jealous. Mine's barely coming back in.
No, but you know what? And you say like, I don't want to be that guy that talks about it, but it's like you talking about it right now.
Mm-hmm.
It just brings like I feel like I get flashbacks of just like shit that's going on.
PTSD,
No, like you know, you just start thinking about it, like
Just little
reminiscing
things
about
here and
it,
there.
and he starts like saying certain words, and I'm like, fuck,
Yeah, it's
I
like a
pick up
trigger
on-
word.
and I'm like, what the fuck? So
Yeah.
it's good though. Like it's good. It's something that I'll tell you from right now. You know, you've only been, how long have you been in already? A year?
About it, almost hit 2 years. Yeah.
It's something that's gonna be a part of your life for fucking ever, regardless of what you're doing. Like it's not something that you're gonna ever be able to get rid of. It's something that the way you live your life that's gonna shape a lot of the way you live your life. Like it's just gonna happen. And I've been out now. I got out in 2016, so 8 years, and it's still something that I'm like, that I constantly think about when I'm doing something at work, where I'm doing something at home, where I'm going to just anything. Like it's just something that constantly, that's always gonna be there, and you're never gonna be able to like forget about it or just pretty much forget about it.
Yeah, man. I think like my first mistake, or it wasn't so much a mistake, but like I remember like I would try to basically explain to, I don't know, my like friends or whatever, just a lot of people, like the shit we go through, and like it's no matter how much you try to give them, like depict like a visual picture of what's going on, like they'll never really completely resonate or understand because of the type of environment that you live in. You know, it's such a very distinguished way of living that you, or at least for me, like you just kind of learn to basically not bottle it in, man, but it's just like a form of stoicism where you just kind of like have to accept it and carry on with it, you know. Like it's if they ask, then yeah, you should give them some vague information. But yeah, man. Plus, like, I think it helps not just talking about the fucking Marine Corps all the time, you know, because like I eat, live, breathe fucking Marine Corps.
Yeah.
Like, it's not even. I mean that in like a very objective way. Like there's this fucking format for everything we do, and like that's just something that you really can't get replaced anywhere.
Mm-hmm.
So I kind of do see what you mean, where it's gonna stick with you forever. It puts more calluses on me overall, you know.
Yeah, and I from an outside perspective, like, I've known you since you were little.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, I'm your daddy, you know. I watch you grow up.
I don't know who the fuck this guy is, but
No, but I mean, I spent a lot of time with you, man, and I see you as like a little brother.
yeah, for sure.
And for a while before you left, I saw that you were really doing nothing with your life, and I think this gave you a lot of structure. I see, you know, you're basically a man now, and I know we joke around a lot, and you know, I talk a lot of shit, but
You definitely do talk a lot of shit.
yeah, but I'm pretty proud of what you've done and what you've become, and I have a lot of respect for you now. Not that I didn't before.
Yeah,
I
fuck
didn't,
you
though.
very much. Fuck you very much.
No, but I see the improvement, man, and I think it's great.
Is this something you think you're gonna do for 20 years, or is it something where you're probably gonna do 6? Because you have a 6-year contract, right?
5.
You have 5.
So like a standard contract is 4 years, but my MOS, my job it consists of 5 years.
So you think you're gonna stay after the 5, or you're gonna probably?
No, man. You know what?
It's really early for you, you know.
Yeah, I was about to say, like, I'm still testing out the waters in some sense. Like, there's a good potential, like, after the here I get to go to Spain, right? Fucking knock on wood. Because like, dude, we're always getting fucked out of like going to Spain. That's one of the deployments. It's like one of the standard deployments we get to go to Spain.
That would be sick.
Yeah, dude.
I'd go visit you in Spain.
Oh, okay, asshole. Just because it's Spain.
Yeah.
Visit me in the
I'm
Middle
not
East.
gonna go to fucking 29 Palms, dude.
Visit
Fuck
me in the
that
Middle
shit.
East. I'll get you a good Egyptian rug, bro. I can't promise you like a good price,
On the
but
cheap.
my fucking radio operator is like from Saudi Arabia, so he might hook it up, maybe. Yeah, dude. So we get to go to. The cool thing about like this job is like, so normally Marines deploy to Japan, fucking Australia, which is like rare. Hawaii is like this duty station and stuff for them, but the cool thing, like the very unique thing about Fast Company is we get to go to Bahrain, Spain, fucking Japan is one of them, and I'm missing one. What's the other one I'm missing? No, so it's those, but we're not necessarily there the entire time. Like that's our like temporary duty station, right?
Yeah.
And we get to travel abroad, right, to another place. I know a couple of dudes who they went to Colombia. They got to go to Bogota. They went to Guatemala like via fucking ship. You know, like they're very distinct missions. That I can say those things now since it already happened, but you don't know where you're gonna end up, man. And that's I kind of like that. You know, it's a very spontaneous type of line of work, I think, and that's kind of like what keeps me on my feet. Yeah, dude, like I'm excited, you know, like it's a lot of, like I said, it's a lot of emotions, but it's definitely something that gives me more purpose to live for, you know what I mean? Because I don't want to just be living in this enclosed environment for the rest of my life.
Yeah, you've definitely come a long way from from us camping out in Ruidoso and nearly dying.
Yeah, dude. Yeah. I almost clocked out very early at 14 years old. 14 years old,
dude,
man. I almost died.
I'm never gonna let you live.
I mean, I've died a lot of. I'm not fucking getting
reincarnated. You ruined my camping trip, bro.
You did. We all had to leave early because of that.
Okay, all right. So
I've heard this story plenty of times, man, but never from your.
Yeah, what's your perspective of this?
These guys have been lying to you the entire time, dude. I fucking walked out like a champ. So
let's see.
So I was like a fucking freshman, dude. I was in my freshman year of high school, and I get invited by Johnny, right? They're like, hey, like we're gonna do this camping trip. With Raul and Ethan, which is his little nephew, and Who else was there, man?
His brother.
Oh yeah,
It's kind of
Alan
weird
was
that you
there.
just like brought up Ethan.
Well, yeah, dude.
Out of all the
I'll-
people,
I'll-
like Ethan
I'll
was
ins-
the one that's
I'm gonna bring that up right now. Why?
All right,
'Cause,
shout
like,
out Ethan.
Shout out Ethan. Fucking don't enlist to the fucking military.
It's too late.
Fuck.
Did he enlist?
I think he's gonna. Chencha enlisted too.
She
What the
enlisted-
fuck?
But she went to the army. What is he doing?
Reserves. I
Oh,
think.
okay.
Well, I think he's gonna do ROTC, and I want to say he was talking about.
All right,
Marine Corps.
fuck them with military.
Yeah.
I'm tired of that shit. All right, I'm on fucking break.
I was gonna say ROTC is not the military.
Well, I don't know.
Yeah, it's like okay, whatever. Fuck. I don't want to.
It's because he's 16 still. He can't enlist
Who,
yet.
Ethan?
I'll sign for him, dude.
Yeah.
Nah, I think he'll do good.
Yeah.
He'll be
Yeah,
fine.
he's just Ethan's a really smart. I've always admired Ethan. Like for his age, I'm like this kid's gonna fucking go places. You know.
He's
But-
always wanted. He wanted to do Marine Corps, right?
I think so. Yeah.
Really.
That's crazy. There's gonna be a bunch of Marines around Johnny, and then it's just Johnny.
What's up? The podcast.
You got more crayons or what? No, dude. So like, yeah, like it's a little cool like friend camping trip or whatever. We're in Ruidoso, and yeah, dude. I was 14 years old. Like,
Okay.
I remember.
I told you to take a jacket and told you to take
Hold
fucking
on, Jesus
blankets.
Christ, this guy's already fucking on my ass.
Fuck.
So like he's like, yo, like take a fucking jacket, like it's gonna get cold. But like I'm a fucking 14-year-old, you know? Pretty much said subconsciously fuck you to his face, you know what I mean? So yeah, dude, like we're there. It's like this little camping site isolated from like the town of Ruidoso. It's cool, man. Like it's a really nice environment. We're all laughing, we have like campfire and shit, and then someone brings out the jack, and yeah, dude.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
I didn't know you were drinking.
And like, yeah, dude, like there's a couple of us and we start fucking drinking, dude. And I think this was like my third time trying Jack, but like I think that was like the first time I tried it to that extent.
That you enjoyed it?
He was rapping.
I mean, I enjoyed. So like, dude, I got so fucking shit faced. So we started drinking, dude. We had like Jack and Coke, I think, right? And like we're drinking or whatever.
Easy on the coke.
All right, Coca-Cola.
Yeah.
Mind you, at 14 years old, dude, like I did a lot of. I was a very early bloomer for a lot of things, man, and that was like a good thing and a bad thing at the same time. You know, it's a good thing I think now. It was a bad thing before. You know what I mean? I went through a lot of things when I was a kid, but like now it's like a fucking.
It's who it made you who you are today.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It made you the Marine you are
It's a
today.
silver lining. You know what I mean? Like,
You're welcome.
Oh, dude, this guy fucking. This guy wants credit for everything. Jesus Christ,
You're
this guy
welcome.
pretty much fucking made me.
I made you.
I should put Johnny under my fucking
You
boot
should.
like I'm Woody from Toy Story. Fuck me. I get it. I don't want to own me too. But anyways, fucking yeah, dude. So we're drinking whatever, and like I get fucking shit faced, dude. Obviously, as a 14-year-old kid, like you have no boundaries. You
Stop
have no
saying
limit.
14, dude. You were
Hey, we're gonna have to fucking bleep that shit out.
you were closer to 18, dude.
Okay, like no one's fucking drinking.
You were 21.
Yeah, this happened this year. Okay. Anyways,
These fools
dude.
weren't even fucking 21.
No, we weren't, huh?
No,
You definitely were.
Were we?
Yeah.
Yeah, you definitely were. Dude.
Oh, yeah, we were. No, yeah, because
Yeah.
We're old as fuck, dude.
we were
Dude,
like
yeah, look at you. You're
25.
pretty.
We were like 30 back then.
We were like 25, 26. No, like 25, probably.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. So I get so fucking shit faced, dude. Like I'm literally, I just discovered a new ability for that moment, dude. I'm like this SoundCloud rapper and shit. I'm like freestyling or something, and then I remember Ethan, his little nephew, dude. He's just the entire time just looking at me with like fucking disappointment, and I just felt bad, dude. That's why he always sticks out, because like I don't know, dude. Like I think he had like this image of me, and then like. I guess he finally saw like that side of me, and he just like fuck, like
He's like, I never want to be like him when I grow up.
Yeah, pretty much, dude. Those are the vibes I was getting. So yeah, dude, like I remember that night, like we finally go back into the tent, like I'm shit faced, I'm already falling down. It's late, dude, and I'm fucking freezing my ass off, dude. Like I felt like fucking Leonardo DiCaprio in The Revenant. Like I was about to find a horse and just cut his ass up. And like I'm fucking pleading to John. I'm like, dude, like please give me a jacket or a beanie. You know, like I'm fucking cold, dude. I'm like trying to like spoon with him, big spoon, obviously, right? And yeah, dude, like he's like, no, like I told you to bring a fucking jacket or some shit, dumbass. And I'm like so shit faced, but I'm cold. You know, I'm like, Johnny, like, please. I think he only ends up giving me a fucking beanie. You fucking dickhead. He only gives me a beanie, I think, dude. So yeah, dude, like
I gave you a blanket.
Did you?
I gave you one of the blankets that we were laying on.
Allegedly. Yeah, dude. Whatever, dude. It was a fucking cold night. It was a really cold night. I definitely I underestimated that whole trip. So yeah, that was the first day. And then that morning, like we decided to take a hike. You know, like, hey, like let's do what we're here for. You know, like let's go hike.
Nature,
yeah. Less alcohol, more nature.
Yeah.
You know. So yeah, like it's early, man. I think it's like fucking 9. I think 8. And I wake up, everyone wakes up, and we just start hiking. You know, there's like these little like steep places and stuff. And I'm fucking hungover, dude. You know, like I still feel like shit. Like I drink a lot, man. Like I don't know how much I drink. I can't recall like the amount, but like I just know I drink a lot because like I still remember like I had that taste of Jack for like 2 months after that, dude. You ever like have that like taste of alcohol in you for a minute, and it kind of like steers you away from like don't drink Jack. Yeah. So like
you're still scarred from that day.
Yeah, right. So like we're hiking, man. We're like going up this like fucking steep ass like little mountain or whatever, and we make it up, right? It's kind of like a little unstable or whatever. I don't know who the fuck decided to take that.
Yeah, because it wasn't a trail.
It wasn't a trail, man. And like we start finally going downhill, right? And like it's worse, man, because like everyone's like sliding and shit, and everyone's like trying to be careful with their step. And I'm like, fuck this. Like I get impatient, dude. I'm like, fuck you. Like I was like, whatever. Like I get mad and like I start like I didn't get mad, but I get impatient. And I start running this like downhill, dude. And I make it down, dude. Like I'm fucking like dead sprint. Like you ever run like down a hill and like you just can't slow down because of the momentum you gain as you're going down. So I'm running downhill, dude, and like I make it down or whatever, but I can't stop running. I'm still fucking running and shit. I'm trying to slow down, trying to put those brakes on. And there's this like broken tree trunk like laying there on the floor, right? It's like this broken tree trunk or whatever. And like I can't fucking stop, dude. So as I'm running, I literally fucking trip over it and I do like a front flip. Like, I fucking front flip over that entire fucking tree trunk somehow. I don't know how. All I remember is like I just hear, oh. And everyone's just fucking laughing, dude. And like if I was in so much fucking pain, like I'd probably be laughing too. I'm just like, oh. Like I think like the best way I could describe it, dude, is like just I felt like someone like just like knocked the fucking wind out of me, dude. Like I couldn't even talk.
You look like, you know, when
I look,
when
dude?
Gymnasts do like tumbles and like they run and they do like flips. That was Elian, but except he wasn't a gymnast. He was just like tumbling.
Yeah, it definitely wasn't a gymnast. Yeah, dude. Like I just fucking all I remember is like I'm just in the air and I fucking. So yeah, dude. Here I am, just like everyone's like laughing and shit. Like I'd be laughing too in the moment, but I just couldn't, dude. I couldn't even like open my mouth and shit. And they realized like I can't get back up, dude. So they start like finally getting concerned, you know, as any other person would after the laughing and shit, right? They start fucking like seeing like what's up with me, and then like, yeah, like you good, some shit like that, and then I'm like, oh, like I'm just still in pain and shit, dude. And they lift up my shirt, dude, and there's a fucking giant, or it's not, it's like a bullet hole, dude. It looks like a little fucking bullet hole, and like I think off of like what you told me, you just like see fat, right? There was like
it wasn't bleeding too much, but yeah, it was more.
I think it hit my fat, dude. I might have been like, you know,
well, it stopped because it hit your fucking
doubles and shit.
Your pelvis.
It hit your pelvis.
Yeah.
If it wouldn't hit your pelvis, it would hit your organs. You were
so here's the crazy part, dude. Like right there, like I had this hole in my side, dude. All I remember is like I think Raul, like he just fucking.
I saved your life, dude.
Fucking T-C-C, like saving procedures. Shout out to the Marine Corps. I don't know if like that helped.
I was a fucking hero that day.
Oh my god.
Cool thing is I had a Superman shirt on.
Here, you gotta like in person. There's my fucking like in your face. No, I'm just kidding. I do appreciate that. I don't know if I ever had like the opportunity to tell you, but like.
No, you didn't. But
okay, all right. Don't make me regret this. So yeah, dude, like I think you guys started like wrapping a tourniquet on me.
Yeah,
like a belt.
Ellen made like,
and your brother too. Yeah, he also contributed to my welfare. The last term. No. So yeah, dude, like they finally get me. They pick me up, dude. Like I can't walk whatsoever. And mind you, I think we were like like 20, 30 minutes away from like the nearest like clinic or some shit.
Yeah.
So like whatever, I ended up being a fucking buzzkill for that whole camping trip. And we're on this truck. I don't know whose truck was
It was mine.
And I'm in the back, dude. Like they're hauling ass. Like everyone's like worried and shit. And I just remember like I start like almost going unconscious, dude. Like I just start feeling really tired. And then Johnny's in the back with me the entire time, and he's like, "No, wake up!" He fucking slaps me and shit. Being fucking slapped.
You're welcome.
Fuck, dude. Yeah, dude. I think that was just sort of like an excuse to slap me.
So
I'm all beating the shit out of him.
you got to the hospital, right? And you were in your like little nightgown. I don't know if Johnny ever told you.
Oh, hold up. Hold on. So, hold on. So yeah, dude, we get to that fucking clinic finally. I'm over here in pain, and like they make us wait, dude.
Yeah.
I think we were waiting for like 15 minutes and shit.
It was a clinic because
It was
supposed to be a hospital, but it was the size of a fucking
It's
clinic.
the size of a clinic. Yeah. It's fucking small.
So I'm literally waiting on a fucking wheelchair with like a fucking hole on my side, just like right there. But yeah, we'll be with you guys shortly. I'm like, it's like low key fucking dying and shit.
That was Lincoln County Medical Center.
I don't know.
I don't know. It was there in.
That's the only like hospital.
Yeah.
Up in
Yeah.
Ruidoso.
It probably
Yeah.
was,
It
man.
was that
County
one.
Medical Center.
Yeah,
But it
dude.
was small as fuck, dude. Like
So,
it was
like-
probably the size of this living room. Like the waiting area was like this living room, and then like the back was probably about this size too, right? It was small as fuck.
Yeah, dude, it was fucking gay, dude. Not in that way, you know. Anyways, so like, yeah, dude, like, I remember like the only thing they have, like the only option they have to do there is like just, clean the wound a little bit, dude,
Yeah,
because they had.
transport you because they
Yeah.
don't have like a trauma center.
So the thing is, dude, they're like, we're gonna have to transport you via air, whatever, to like the nearest hospital, and which was Texas Tech University. And I popped this cherry in terms of him not ever flying, dude. So like they needed someone to fly with me. This was like an emergency little airplane. So like yeah, someone had to accompany me, and it was him, dude.
Yeah.
So like he was.
That was
were you
a whole-
scared?
Well, no, that was a whole nother process because I had to call your mom.
Oh yeah, dude. I mean,
Because you had no legal guardian there, like,
Yeah.
you know. So that I had to call your mom and tell you. I thought she was gonna be mad at me, but she ended up just being more mad at you.
dude, yeah, she was fucking.
That was the day
pissed.
that your mom signed over her rights
Her
to
rights,
Johnny
yeah.
and became your daddy.
That's when I became your daddy, dude.
yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense.
It's not.
It's on paper.
Yo soy tu
Look, just
papá.
because I don't know if you're shooting blanks or not, but like I'm not the answer, all right? I'm not your fucking kid. Jesus Christ. I was gonna think I'm like low key your son and shit.
You are.
Dude. And yeah, that was my first time flying. And it was a like a little jet plane. It was tiny. They got you on the gurney and then they strapped you up and then they just made me sit in the back, like, and I just fucking strapped up. But
How fast was it? Like, how fast did you guys get here?
from
Dude, like-
Ruidoso in like 20 minutes.
Like 20 minutes.
Yeah.
dude, like that shit. So it was an emergency like plane, you know, like this.
Yeah.
This
Did you have to pay for that?
No. Dude, I was dying. Like I don't
Insurance,
think so. I don't think so. Yeah, I think I was
Yeah.
hooked up at the time.
You had Medicaid.
Yeah, probably. Yeah. So like I remember the entire time, like since that clinic, like I had to pee, bro, like bad. But like obviously like they were doing all these like fucking examines on me and yeah, dude. So as far as like once we get up there in the plane, dude, like I have to fucking pee and all I'm yelling out is like they had me on this like stretcher or whatever. And I'm like, I have to pee. And dude, yeah, like they finally land at Texas Tech University. I get transported into the ICU. You have like 6 fucking doctors running around. Like, fuck, this is serious. Like, I'm like, God damn it, Elian. You know, fucking here I am doing some stupid, crazy shit again. And yeah, dude, like I'm just yelling out the entire time, dude. When I'm in the fucking hospital bed, I'm like, I have to pee, please. I have to pee. You know, and yeah, dude. So I remember they started like doing these fucking tests on me, this and that, and like finally someone like 15 minutes. Finally, like someone listens to me that I have to fucking pee, dude. And like, they grab this fucking catheter, dude. They grab this catheter and they shove it into my fucking penis, dude. It was the weirdest fucking thing I ever felt in terms of like. It's just weird, dude. Like, I don't know if you're. I mean, I hope you haven't, right? I hope you haven't had fucking inserted something into your penis. Like
I
that.
have actually.
What the fuck?
Same.
All right, this
Never
is a
have I
bit
ever.
more.
Me-
Yeah,
medically
thank you. At
wise,
least
though.
someone's
Never have I
It was,
ever.
it was medically.
Okay, all right.
Medical-wise.
It was
Okay.
it was a fucking Q-tip like that long.
Holy shit! Is that just like, does that come with age? Like Q-tip?
It hurt, brother.
You were getting tested, dog. That's what
Huh?
you were doing.
I
You were
was getting tested.
Dude, yeah,
It was
what the
medical.
fuck?
It was medical,
What the
dude.
fuck, dude? Like, this motherfucker's got fucking chlamydia or some shit.
No, that's not what happened. I thought I had
Shit.
chlamydia.
Holy. Listen, I don't know what the fuck you're doing, but that's definitely not why I had a catheter inside my
Yeah,
fucking
but mine
dick.
didn't feel weird. My shit hurt, dude. Like that
Yeah, well,
shit.
it hurt. It felt weird.
If
was
it
just-
burned, you had chlamydia.
No,
It's a little bit of both, man.
It's confirmed.
an
Raul has
uncomfortable
chlamydia.
feeling.
no, dude, that shit hurt. Like it fucking like it hurt. And then not only that, but like after, because when I went, I just went as like a precautionary type thing.
Yeah.
And it wasn't like hurting to pee before, but then I went and they did that shit, and
You
then
went to a free clinic or an actual fucking
no, this was in the Marine Corps.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was a female Navy nurse, and she fucking grabbed my dick and she was like, "Wow!" And I was like, "Oh fuck!" So she told me, "Stand up against the wall," and I was like, "Why?"
She grabbed his dick.
She was like, "Stand up against the wall," and I'm like, "Fuck, okay." So she's like, "All right," and it's like those long fucking Q-tips, the little skinny ones.
Yeah,
and I was like,
6-inch ones.
Like the ones that they do COVID tests.
Is that
she's
a lot?
like, "I'm not."
They're normally about 6 inches.
6
Yeah.
inch. That's a lot though, right?
So
Okay.
So it went all the way in, dude. So she's like, "All right, I'm gonna fucking go in, like, just stand up against the wall so you don't like move away." So I'm like, "All right, whatever." So she fucking does it, dude. Like it goes in the initial, like that hurt. I was like, "Oh fuck!" And then it like popped, and then she went in more, and I was like,
That pop was fucking your prostate, bro.
Oh my god! What the fuck? How
dude,
do we
I
ta-
was like, "Oh fuck!" And then she took it out, and then
it does hurt.
like an hour later, I went to go take a piss, and it fucking burned, dude. Like,
And you're just bleeding
Bad.
for a little bit.
and I was like, "What the fuck?" So I was like, "Hey, it fucking burned when I took a piss, and it wasn't burning before."
Like, what the fuck?
And she was like, "Oh yeah, I might have cut you inside or something." Like, so like the next couple times that I was taking a piss, like I was just like, there was
I'm gonna go
cuts
to the
in there,
restroom, right?
and I was just like
Speaking of
in pain.
dicks, I need to go. I need to go take a piss.
But yeah, that was my experience with something in my dick.
Damn.
I've had a catheter put in once just for my accident from like the last episode where I was talking about.
Where you got run over?
Yeah, when I was in ICU.
Yeah.
And then I have multiple experiences putting in catheters into guys. So it's like
For fun or
Why do you put
for
catheters
work,
in
dude.
your
I was working at a urology clinic.
Oh,
So I was like, dude, literally, I've seen and touched thousands of penises over the last 10 years.
yeah, see, I've seen a lot
Like,
of dicks
no
too.
homo. So
Dicks are normal, dude.
yeah,
am I the only one that hasn't experienced like other
Ask
dicks?
him; he's probably seen a fuck ton of dicks.
Well, yeah. Yeah.
We'll ask him right now.
Well,
yeah, dude, it's just all I tell these guys, like all these older gentlemen, dude, even though like, all right, dude, like I'm about to hit your prostate, just take a deep breath, and then that's like the worst part about having a catheter put in is like it going to your prostate and then further that, and once it's actually into your bladder, it's like.
It hurts, dude.
But yeah, either way, it still hurts. It's uncomfortable feeling,
No, it hurt.
and not even like using the lidocaine jelly or anything like really.
is that like lube? pretty
Yeah,
much?
yeah, it's just jelly. dude.
Lidocaine,
It's
like,
lidocaine
numbs?
numbing medication.
Oh, okay.
But it only numbs your urethra, so it's not gonna numb your prostate. So like,
What was that?
Somebody's car.
Oh,
Somebody's
it
car.
was it was a 2006 Honda. Dude.
Yeah, dude.
I'm like, God damn.
That shit came out.
Did we get shot at, dude? What the fuck? It's Anthony right there, brother.
Dude, for
Probably
real.
had New Mexico license plate, so.
He turned from 4th Street from New Mexico. Yeah, and damn, that's crazy, dude. Yeah. So you do you've done a lot of catheters.
Yeah, I would put in a bunch of catheters daily.
You see a lot of crazy shit at your job, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Like you're seeing guts, and well, tell us a little bit about what you do.
Yeah, good. So I'm a surgical tech. I'm fairly new to it, so I haven't I'm still new to it. I'm still learning each and every fucking day. Like I'm a fucking dumbass, honestly. But like I can get by with some shit, But yeah, there's some stuff I'm still like learning as far as like suturing, meaning like the stitches that are like to sew your skin on. There's different type of sutures that are used to like put back your intestines and then like the fascia and like just a subcutaneous tissue underneath your fat, and then your actual skin, dude. So everything requires a different type of
Like different stitch.
Yeah, different stitch, man. That itself is a bitch to fucking.
So you're working at a hospital or?
Little,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
ASMR collab.
What
Remix.
hospital are you at right now?
In Cruises.
Increases.
At MMC.
What's like the most fucked up shit you've seen?
The most fucked up shit I've seen probably like damn dude, just a complete open abdominal surgery, just having to repair or take out the sigmoid colon.
What the fuck?
What is that?
Hold up.
Yeah, so the sigmoid colon's like part of like the very last part of your intestines, right before it goes into your anus. And
Okay.
goes into,
Holy
like,
shit.
You
your
familiar?
colon
You
and
familiar with
stuff.
that?
With the anus?
Yeah, so like, that part ended up getting removed just because there was a tumor, and you have to like, it's called anastomosis. So you have to get that last part of the anus or whatever, and then like suture it back to the last part of the intestines that you cut off, so it can continually flow. That way, that it just keeps going.
Fuck.
But either way, like that patient ended up having to still have a colostomy bag on his side, just because he was
He's old or what?
jacked. Yeah, old. It was like a tumor, and that's pretty much the reason why. Like he ended up, it was an emergency surgery, where we ended up having to, like he was just having shit inside his intestines in his abdominal area, so we had to open him up and then clean all that shit out, and then just find where it was coming from, and then go from there.
God, sounds like an asshole.
Pretty much, man.
Dude, one thing that like I would say a smell that is very like distinct and you would like you'll never get out of your brain is dead people. Like the way someone who's been dead smells, like someone who's been there for fucking days or months or dude,
I don't
we
know,
just
man.
had this one guy recently who he lived like way out in the way on the desert by himself, and he fucking ended up dying. And it wasn't like 2 months that we found out that he had died. So when we went over there, like as soon as I'm getting there in my unit, like I open my door and I can smell him, and I'm like,
No way.
yeah, he's dead. And I was telling my wife today actually, that there's this, like when I go pick up my son from school, I pass by like the cafeteria area, and there's a smell in that cafeteria that every time I pass it,
It reminds you of dead
like
people.
puts me back to like a fucking dead person. Like it reminds me of somebody being dead at that time. Like, and I don't know if it's like where people die and then it just like tells like this fucking smell.
The
But
sulfuric acids? Or...
so I pass by there and like every time I was just like, I forget about it and I'm walking by and I'm like, fuck, like someone's dead. Like,
Damn, it's horrible.
yeah, it's bad, dude. Like it's fucking crazy because it's a smell that like you will never forget. You'll know, like,
Dude, the smell of burning flesh, like cauterizing where you're trying to stop the bleeding and
Yeah.
surgery and stuff.
Like
that's-
carnitas?
Yeah, dude. It's like, oh no, like, dude, it's like, there's nothing like burning flesh. It's like, oh, damn.
Are you into it or not? I don't know if like that's a.
Nah, dude.
Like,
By now, I'm
Yeah, go for
already
some burnt
used to
flesh.
it. But
Yeah.
like, it's still fucking weird, bro. Like,
Would you say that kind of like desensitize you a lot, like towards like certain things, since you're like really I don't know. I guess
nah.
it seems like you're really familiar with like the human body.
Nah, not all that much, dude. Like, dude, I'm just so used to shit, and like, I'm so fucking dry, dude. Like, nothing really fucking bothers me. Like, I don't show emotions either, dude. So it's like,
Yeah, I can see
it
that
like
in you.
it just flies by me, dude. Like, I'm just there locked in. I'm like
He's
helping
just,
them,
Raleigh's
fucking
just chilling.
searching, bro.
But do you
Like,
get to decompress, or like do you get to like kind of like I don't know, pour those emotions out sometimes? Like, because I'm sure like you have shit to talk about sometimes. You know what I mean? Like this just doesn't
yes
apply
and
to
no,
the
dude. But
military.
then again, like, I just go to the gym. Like, if it comes to work, dude, like, my stress is just at work. Like, once I leave work,
You're
fuck.
able to like
I'm
leave that
fucking
there.
good, dude. Like, fuck work, dude. I don't give a fuck about that fucking place. Once I'm out, once I'm off the clock, fuck that place. Dude.
Right.
I'm gonna go home. I'm gonna go have a drink. I'm gonna go to the gym.
That's kind of like
I'm gonna go to
that's
sleep.
your outlet, right?
So,
yeah, dude. Like,
Yeah,
I'm
okay.
chilling, dude.
so like we is transitioning to the decompression thing. We spent Wednesday together because usually off Wednesdays, right?
Yeah.
So Wednesday we went to the gym in the morning.
That was a good workout.
It was a good workout.
You
We
did
our
good.
workout.
You did good.
And then
but we're still talking about like weightlifting, right?
Yeah.
yeah,
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, just sound a little fucking
You did
fruity
good.
there. But yeah, he's like,
You performed well today.
He did. You know, honestly, I was like proud of him because he's like, let's go fucking do hill runs.
He's
I was
trying
like,
something new.
All right, let's do it.
yeah.
oh yeah, this, yeah.
It was because like Raleigh has like a routine. Like Wednesdays, what do you do? What's your Wednesday routine?
It's either Monday or Wednesdays. I normally just like I go to the gym in the mornings. I fucking like go home, chill, whatever. Go to El Paso. I go to the chiropractor. Go wash my truck. Then I go to
You go to a chiropractor?
yeah.
Dude,
lately I
put
have
me
been
on.
at least once a week, dude.
My back is fucked up. Like,
You know, honestly, I just go to here, joint chiropractic.
I'll give you that chiropractor work, dog.
He'll blow out your back, dude.
you're like 40 years old. Pinche viejo mañoso. Jesus Christ. You're not my type, right? Even if I wouldn't give you a shot, right? You're just not my fucking type.
Doesn't matter, dude.
Okay, now that's rape.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, I do need like, I have a roller. I roll out sometimes and stuff. Usually after a leg day. I probably should roll out today, but I'm not.
That's mostly for like stretching, if anything.
Really? Yeah, dude. Like my back is pretty fucking worn out. It's just like a lot of fucking weight that I've had on it over time. I just feel like it. I know. I know that like squatting isn't good for me, but it's such a good leg workout, dude. Like it's a toxic relationship. Like you
I
love
don't
her,
think it's
but you
that
hate
it's
her.
not good for you, because it is, you know, because you really need your leg strength for
Dude,
your
yeah.
everyday purpose in life, honestly.
Dude, if I had to choose in between like giving up like my upper body strength and my leg strength, like I would give up my upper body strength.
Yeah, straight up. I would like, because as you grow older, your legs is
Your
what's
support,
gonna hold you
yeah.
up.
That's
yeah.
your fucking
You
that's
know,
your main.
You fucking lose
motor
your strength.
system.
That's where you fucking trip and fall. You're gonna fucking break your
Yeah,
hip,
dude.
You know.
Yeah, but you also don't need to do like a lot of heavy weight. Like,
Yeah,
you
that's
can-
the thing, dude. Like, I won't fucking squat more than like 135, dude. Honestly,
Or you
Yeah.
can just do like dumbbell squats. Fucking
that too.
Dude, it's
Goblet
just-
squats, whatever, dude. Like, you just need to. There's no need to go heavy whatsoever.
But
It just fucks your joints, dude.
At least
trust
for
us. We're
for
30.
me, you know.
If you're
I'm
not
just-
like competition
are 30,
lifting
right.
or you're
You
not.
yeah,
like,
by all means, you know.
Yeah.
But like,
yeah. I mean, that,
I'm a civilian, dude. I'm chilling. I'm just trying to get by in life. I'm
Yeah.
going to my
human,
workout.
right?
Call it a day.
I'm also one of you guys. Damn me up, bro.
Cause you know what's gonna happen
I'm also part of you
is
guys.
you're gonna get out of the military, and then all those hikes you've been on and everything, you're gonna come out and be like, "Fuck, my back's fucked up," and the VA is gonna be like,
I'm like, what's up, VA?
they're gonna be like, "That's not military related." You're gonna be like,
No, fuck
"What
no.
the fuck? What do you mean?"
The government's
Trust me,
been
dude.
fucking me. I'm gonna let them fuck me for 5 years. After that, like, we're gonna change it up, you know. We're
But
gonna
you need to
spice
go
it
to
up.
medical for everything.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna claim anything until fuck. I probably shouldn't say this.
No, and I will give you this advice.
FIFO
Redacted.
No,
redacted.
I'll give you this advice
Scratch
as
that.
something that I would try to fucking tell people when they were coming in. When you get hurt or you're feeling like a tweak in your back or you're feeling some sort of pain, anything, go to your BAS, go to the doctor, and get it annotated in your fucking documents, right?
Yeah.
Because these little injuries that happen later on, you know, they're
They're gonna build up.
They're gonna start building up. And then what the VA does is when you go put your claim into the VA, they look at all your fucking everything you've gone to the doctor for, and if you don't have shit, they're gonna be like, it's not service related. So you need to make sure you have a fucking backlog of everything that's ever bothered you. That way, when you get out, you go to the VA, they're like, oh shit, okay, he did have
Yeah.
problems. And that's what I have a lot of buddies right now that they've gotten out and they're like, dude, I don't got shit on my medical record.
That's
And I go to the VA and I can't get anything. Me, dude, I used to go for everything. Like the fucking slightest little thing, I would go.
light duty king.
And no, and I wouldn't get on light duty, but like if something was hurting, I would go because I wanted to get it fucking noted on there. And when I got out, it was very easy for me to get my fucking disability. Like I literally sent it up.
So would you kind of like suggest like a year prior before you get out?
No, start going now. Now, since
That-
now.
that's-
Dude, I can't afford that though.
that's a
Like not
smart move,
financially,
dude.
but like,
No, but you have a BAS.
dude, I had what was it, dude?
I don't think whether you can afford it or not, dude. Just fucking go.
I had a foot
If it comes
infection.
in that sense of like getting covered and disability paid for at 100%, by all means, take advantage of that shit and
You
go
just
to
want it on your
every
record.
single fucking thing.
The thing is, like, I don't know how it was like for your job, but like if I start claiming types of things right now, like I'm gonna be ineligible to do certain things right now.
Well, yeah, that makes
And-
sense too.
Well, no,
Like-
but like if something's hurting you and you're like, you know what, I'm having a little bit of pain, just go. Hey, you know what? It's not that serious. It's just a little bit of pain. Oh, here's some fucking Tylenol. Take this. But at least it's in your fucking record that you
It's being
went.
tracked,
Dude, so I got a foot wart from
You should have gone for that shit.
Hold up. Okay, ahí te va. So this is like fucking like 5 months ago, dude. And I just started feeling this like pain on like my, I think it was like the right side of my foot, like on the edge of like my toes kind of. And I would feel like every time I would step, like it would kind of hurt. And I'm like, what the fuck? So I looked at my foot and I noticed there's like a big chunk of calluses, right? Didn't look gross, like no discoloration. It just looked like there was like calluses on the outside, like near like my pinky, underneath my pinky.
Yeah.
On my foot. And like, yeah, dude, like it would hurt. It looked like, I think there was like something underneath that calluses. And for like the longest time, like I would literally grab a knife because like I didn't want to go to medical, right? Because like I would get put on light duty and I wouldn't get to like train and do certain things. So I would like grab a knife and I start cutting out my fucking skin towards like where it would bleed, and then I would start applying like what was it? I would put like hydrogen peroxide, because like I would look up like what the fuck's on my foot, like why does it hurt? Every time I would run or every time like I would squat, like I would just feel that pressure. So I ended up finally going to the fucking clinic, dude. And fucking assholes. So yeah, I went to the clinic, dude, and they were like, yeah, like this is you have a foot wart. I'm like, what the fuck? Something I always do, especially like in the Marine Corps, bro, is like I practice a lot of good hygiene, because like I shower with sandals everywhere now, because there's a lot of nasty surfaces, dude. A lot of fucking Marines step there, like they have a lot of weird stuff.
Yeah.
Just a lot of germs and shit. And I somehow managed to still fucking get it. I think I blame my boots, because I think my boots, like in infantry training, like I never fucking cleaned them whatsoever. So I think it just like accumulated so much bacteria on the inside that it finally accumulated something on my foot. And yeah, dude. So they ended up freezing it off. It's called what's it called, man? Probably help me out.
Yeah, I was about to tell you, though, like you could probably just get some fucking wart remover from Walmart.
I was about to. Well,
some liquid, and so you can apply to it, and then it's like daily.
It's like frozen therapy, something.
How did you
like
get
Yeah,
those warts off your
cryo.
dick, booby?
Yeah,
How did you get the warts
after
off
you got that Q-tip?
Oh,
You
they're-
fucking dickhole.
They never
never came
left.
Oh, they're still in there. They're still chilling. They like dab each other up and shit.
It's her pleasure.
Just extra. They're ribbed.
Yeah, I'm
It's
good.
fucking
Dude.
disgusting. No, dude. So they
Funny
froze.
thing though is,
What?
I have built a tolerance for chlamydia. I can't get it.
Oh my god, is this like your fucking superhero origin story? Or what?
I can, dude. I don't get STDs.
Okay,
I'm just kidding.
you're married. I don't. Okay, whatever. Anyways, dude. So
Yeah,
yeah,
I don't get STDs because I'm married.
we're moving on. He's
Anyway,
like, I'm married.
Yeah.
I've said that a bunch of times.
So they end up freezing this fucking thing up with like this this torch, but they're freezing it.
aerosol spray. Or some
Yeah,
shit.
no. No, it's like I forgot what it was, but they basically freeze it. They carved it off, like all the calluses, because the thing is like the calluses builds up on top of it, dude. So it's kind of tricky to get rid of that infection. It's an infection under your foot and stuff.
Yeah.
And so they freeze it off, mind you. Like I had a big training event the next fucking week, dude. And I couldn't bear the pain no more, dude. I was like, I need to fucking be good. I'm gonna be running and hiking next week and stuff. I need to be good. I was like, fuck it. I'm usually a bit more prideful to like go to like medical for anything. Like I think I've only gone to medical like twice, like for like willingly, you know, like things that I need to do. And dude, so they fucking freeze it off, and dude, it feels fucking, it's crazy. Like they freeze the shit out of your foot, and they basically like bandaged me up. And then I was like, well, am I gonna go on like light duty? Like, am I not gonna be able to like do certain exercises or whatnot or train? They're like, be alright, like it's gonna fucking hurt, but like you'll be okay. And dude, that didn't do shit. Like it still fucking hurt. Like it, once it like kind of like started growing back, I still had that wart. So I had to literally, like, I started like investigating more, and I literally would wrap duct tape. So if you ever get a wart or something, you wrap duct tape around your foot, and you carve it off, and you leave that tape on for like 3 days, and like 3 or 2 days, and you just change it out constantly. It helps get rid of that wart. So I ended up getting rid of that wart with fucking duct tape. So I would just fucking wrap duct tape every time I was gonna
Who
go
in
hike.
fucking hillbilly fucking Alabama told you to wrap duct tape around your foot to fix it?
Yeah, definitely is what's that one fucking page? It's like quiz. What's that shit?
Quizlet?
No, Quizlet. It's like a flashcard. No, there's some site, dude.
Ask Jeeves.
Yeah, some shit.
Chat
Quora.
GPT.
I think it's Quora or some shit. I think it's called Quora. But it worked, dude. It fucking worked. It's a good.
The good thing is you got it annotated in your fucking.
Yeah, I
medical
mean, I
record.
don't think that's gonna get me like far in the long term, but yeah, dude.
But it's things that you accumulate from now
Yeah.
till 5 years from now.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, dude, do it. They're fucking you right now.
They definitely are unlubricated, raw, non-consensual. It's a little bit consensual, right? I signed that.
You
contract.
signed it.
I signed.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
All right, boys. Well, we're about that 2-hour mark. We'll do a roundabout. Any final words, Raleigh?
No, nothing for me, man.
How has your life
today.
changed since you jumped on this pod, dude? Are you like super popular now?
Nah, fuck no.
No.
I wasn't even.
He actually
popular
lost
before.
more friends.
I lost friends. Nah, just chilling. I know I helped you get some followers,
dude,
if
for
anything,
sure.
or subscribers.
I owe it all to Raleigh, man.
Yeah.
For some shit. Got you some money from your merch.
You guys did good, actually. Yeah, you guys did really good.
Yeah.
I'm
That
trying
is,
to get
alright.
like a T-shirt out of
I
this,
know
man.
I don't talk much just because I'm like
You know, you're a good
Yeah.
listener.
chilling, dude, you know, but
Yeah.
because I'm chilling.
What are you doing after this?
You want to go grab some drinks or what?
Yeah, you're definitely a red flag. You had me at drinks. We're already grabbing drinks.
yeah.
More.
No, man. But I think you're a good addition. I enjoy your company. Definitely enjoy our Wednesdays. Wednesdays with Raleigh. We ended up going to church.
Ain't
Church
no
was
Wednesdays.
We went to church. Yeah.
AWs.
Sexo anal.
Booby.
I will end the fucking podcast like this by saying that I've never had chlamydia.
Just in case everyone's wondering.
In case anybody's wondering. 'Cause I didn't get to finish my story that when the test came back, they were fucking negative.
Okay.
True.
Good.
Yeah.
Good. Cool. Good to know, man. Yeah. And if you did, you can just wrap duct tape and
And take the
it'll go
warts
away.
off.
Take the warts off.
You wrap that thing around your dick. Just think of it like a suppressor, you know? Actually, when you pee, you're not going to make that much noise.
I would
You
have
duct tape
to
wrapped
like
around your
rip
cock.
the duct tape like really skinny.
Little strands of
Yeah.
duct tape.
Jesus Christ, man. No one thought you had... never mind. No comment. Nah, I'm just kidding, man.
All right, and then any final words, man? Words, not wards.
Warts.
Final words.
No pun intended. I really do like the atmosphere you have, you know, going on. I think it's definitely a good outlet for people to decompress, and it's a cool experience, man. You know, this is the first time I come on a podcast, and I don't know, I didn't feel anxious or anything whatsoever. It just comes naturally.
Yeah, the alcohol helps.
I mean,
Dude, I don't know how the fuck you talked for like an hour and a half straight. Just by yourself.
You did.
I'm a social butterfly, man.
It's like no questions. I was just sitting here.
Shit, I was telling Johnny, he's like, dude, this motherfucker's gonna talk the entire fucking time.
We could have done 3 hours and just all Elian just talking.
What
That's
can
good.
I
I
say?
feel like you
I'm
need to get some stuff on your
self-centered.
chest.
I'm just kidding.
This is therapy. That's good.
I mean,
Yeah, it's
I'm
just-
sorry if I did
It
talk
was
too
an
much.
outlet, if anything.
No, that's good though. But that's what I've said before. Like,
Yeah.
we like people coming on here and I don't like to interrupt because sometimes they just fucking talk and talk. And
It makes
it's-
my job easy. I just
Oh
gotta
my
sit here and look pretty.
Usually, I'm not like this. Like, I believe it or not, right? Like, I tend to be more about like the person I'm talking to, right? But I mean, since I am a quote unquote guest on this podcast, I mean,
Yeah.
I figured you guys had questions.
No, it's cool, man.
And we asked you one question.
We're like, what's your name? And then you just never shut up.
Yeah.
No, but you know what? It was fun. It was fun having you on. I can definitely see your growth.
Yeah, definitely. I
You
agree with that.
fucking from when you left, because I don't think I've seen you since you left.
Since
And-
Ruidoso.
And like you definitely, you can see it. The maturity's there. I mean, you're you're still, you know, dumb as fuck at times.
But you're proper.
But
I still have a personality, you know. You got your fucking. I still have my season, you know. I'm not just lost in the sauce, you know. Like that's. Call it what you want to call it, you know. But like at the end of the day, I'd rather have my sense of humor. So this is for me, you know. Like I don't want to.
It's what you need, honestly.
It is what I need, man. Because like this version that you guys get of me, like I can't be doing this when I'm over there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like if there's anything like I've learned to really like develop is not mixing pleasure with business, you know. And this is all just like, you know, recreational activities for me. And I know it doesn't seem like it, right? Because I have a lot of retarded comments. But like, you know, take it how you may.
No, man. Well, thanks for stopping by. And
Yeah, of course.
all I gotta say, yeah, man. Like I said earlier, I'm proud of you. Keep doing your thing. Once you head out there, be safe. You know, come back. Whenever you come back, we'll definitely run it back. And maybe you got some good stories for us.
Yeah, most definitely.
I wanna like know that top secret shit. You know.
Just don't pick up the hookah down there, dog.
Fuck no, dude. Everyone smokes fucking vapes robot dicks out there. I'm not a part of that, man. It's
straight robot dicks.
Straight edge.
vapes, dude.
Oh,
You know?
I don't like those things.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Well, this wraps up episode 18 of A-Town Talk. Comment, subscribe, put some feedback down there for Elian, and follow us on all of our social medias. Thanks everybody that's been supporting us. The channel is growing a lot. We're doing some cool stuff, and we got some really fun guests and some really exciting guests coming up that we'll share once the time gets closer. But yeah,
Pre-order merch.
Pre-order some merch. Oh yeah, we got some cool merch coming up soon. So once it's ready, I'll share that as well. That's it, guys. Peace out.